What's poppin', my people? My name is Karel.
My name is Seamus.
What up, what up? My name is Max. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this week.
Episode 36 in a new crib.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
Hell
We got
yeah.
a good show.
Hey, let's have a good time, everybody. Sit back, relax.
Crack a beer.
Or three. Yeah.
You're here.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 36.
Yeah, this is Hold Us.
Crack my beer a little early again.
Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable.
I'm thirsty, boys.
Let's do it.
Hey, welcome to my house.
Yeah,
Hold
man.
us accountable.
Hey, shout out Dr. Polinari out there in Atlanta.
Have you heard anything from him? How's he doing?
Nah, he ignores me now. Thanks
big
a lot, Dak.
Mr. Big Time.
Hey, welcome everybody. Episode 36 of Hold Us Accountable.
Yeah. We got a good, fun show coming. We got some drawings to look at.
Hell yeah,
Some
we
masterpieces.
masterpieces.
Yes, sir.
Me and Seamus got a little Dave show to talk. You got some wedding to talk
Got a
about.
wedding to talk about. Some fans to shout out.
Oh yeah, a couple fans, and most importantly, you brought us a special treat down there
Oh,
from
yeah.
Chicago.
A special beer of the week from a brewery down there in Chi-Town. Yeah,
Man, I'm thirsty, so
let's get
hey,
it going.
Maximilian Seamus Johnson, crack me open some of that shit.
Yeah.
Episode 36, beer of the week, mother. Woo!
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer.
I want a motherfucking
Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. It's soft.
Hell yeah.
woohoo, Max. What are we drinking?
We are drinking from Half Acre Brewery in Chicago, Tome. I guess it's called Tome, and it's a hazy pale ale.
Half Acre Hazy Pale Ale.
So yeah, a little bit about the brewery.
Tasty treat.
Not too shabby.
I do enjoy it.
So the Half Acre Beer Company is located in Chicago, Illinois. They brew purposefully rough American micro beers that push for raw intensity through the careful selection of brewing materials and the promotion of natural processes. So yeah, cool brewery.
It's a good treat. It tastes a little lemony.
They were right.
Yeah.
It's intense.
It
It's
is.
intense.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the Tome Hazy Pale Ale brewed by Half Acre Brewery in Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
So, a new addition to our year-round lineup and a friendly business partner at 5.5% ABV. We've been developing versions of this beer for a while. You can find an intersection somewhere between On the Lawn, Smoking Gull, Tasty Waves. That sounds good.
It does.
Smoking Daisy.
I love a good smoky daisy.
Its final compounds pop with Citra, Mosaic, Idaho 7, and Centennial, but it's still tangled up in the horns of original pale ale. A sweet and creamy core, this bond all held high by Yeast Haze Darling London 3, another arc in the Half Acre Roy G. Biv system.
Oh, the old colors, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they're
The
saying
old rainbow.
Spectrum.
This is one of their classic beers, I guess.
Yeah, the old
Their
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv system. So yeah, this is can was a little confusing, threw me off there for a little bit. I thought it was Tome Brewery, but it's not. Anything cool
That's the
on
name
the
of
can.
the beer?
The name of the beer is Tome
Half
Hazy
Acre.
Pale Ale.
Oh,
No, that's the
Half
brewery
Acre.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the beer is Tome Hazy Pale Ale.
Okay.
And yeah, I thought it was a cool looking can.
It is, and it's a good treat.
Just nice crisp colors. You know, pops out at
Looks
you a
like
little bit.
a nice summertime ale, you know.
Yeah, it's only 5.5, so it's not
Yeah.
You know, it's got a little bite to it, but nothing too crazy.
Not drinking too and stumbling around,
Yeah.
Don. That's a tasty treat. What are we rating these bad bitches off out today?
I don't know. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm not sure.
There's a lot going on.
You guys were just at a Dave concert. We could rate it off of Dave songs.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Although every Dave song is good.
Oh,
one, so.
man. Yeah.
But I mean, this is, I don't know.
Yeah, I like
I don't
that
think it's
idea.
a bad beer, so I wouldn't try to give it I wouldn't be looking for a bad rating. I'd be looking for a good one. So
Yeah, man, I'm in.
could do Dave songs.
And off Dave, we mean Dave Matthews. Seamus brought his tour shirt.
Yeah, that's
We love Dave. We
Oh,
love
yeah.
Dave.
absolutely.
Yeah, I say rated off Dave. I like this beer. It's an easy drinking Tarski
It is.
with good flavors though. Still, like it's not like drinking a latte where it's just kind of sparkly yeast water.
They weren't lying though. It is intense. The flavors are
Yeah.
definitely there.
Yeah.
But it's not like overwhelming.
You know. The critic get up in here.
A little too much for your tummy or what?
I don't know. I just drank like 3 Busch Lights before I got here, so.
So yeah, this this would contrast quite strongly with a
Yeah.
Busch Light.
I mean, it's definitely good. I think the description nailed it right in the
It-
head. Though.
yeah.
You know, they're talking about it's like creamy, got that little bit of citrus in it.
Yeah.
You know, the hoppiness is very intense. I mean, like I think a couple of weeks ago we did like the hazy IPA or whatever. I think that's pretty. I mean, different kind of beer, but similar kind of flavors a little bit. These
Yeah,
are,
it does.
but this one is definitely more intense flavor wise.
I think it starts off really strong,
That first
Yeah.
hit to the tongue.
and
Yeah.
then because I don't think it's too bitter at the end or
Goes down
No.
nice.
It's creamy, like they talked about.
Yeah.
Definitely.
definitely a little creamy. What else did they say about this beer here?
This Tom. Chicago Tom. What a city Chicago is.
Sweet and it is sweet to start. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, them fruit flies getting you.
Those damn fruit flies,
Gonna knock him off the chair.
So I
What?
wake up every morning just fucking boxing them bitches, dude. Fucking A, dude. Yeah, it's
Get on my hazy IPA. I mean, pale ale. My
Hey,
bad.
no, I had a little crunch, a little protein.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I like
It's
this.
good. It's good. It's a lot, but
Even
it's
better
good.
when it runs down your face.
See, and I don't really think it's too much.
No?
No, I don't
No,
really.
I don't think so either.
I really think those Busch Lights are impacting.
I think so.
Not, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it
Little baby tongue over here.
no, I
Just
think
cleared the palate real nice.
Yeah, I
and then
think
I'm
it's-
just
it'd be
taking
like, you
it
know-
all in, you know?
Oh man, I think to me this would be rated off like a Dave song that's kind like, you know, that he's maybe playing like a slower kind of song, and then all of a sudden like pow, hits you, and then you start jamming. It's kind of
Yeah.
a funky tune kind of brew. You know what I mean? What are
Yeah,
you thinking?
Yeah, I know what I'm going with.
Oh,
I think I do too.
But I'm not going to go first because I still need to think about it a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I know what I know.
I know what I'm going
I
with.
can go. I can go first. I don't
All
mind.
right, see what you got.
I'm going with Warehouse.
Oh,
bitch.
Oh, did I take it? Ah, that's why you go first,
Son of
man.
a bitch.
Almost done.
That's why you go first.
You know, I love Warehouse. What a great song.
Yeah, because to me that's just like one of those. It's there's a lot going on with the
Yeah.
song, right? But it's nothing that like if you actually just sit down or listen to it,
Yeah.
you get the really listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh, this is just a smooth, chill, like
I
I
think
but
like
it's
a
a groovy song.
And
Yeah.
Because it starts out kind of like, almost deep a little bit,
Mhm.
a little, yeah, a little deep. You're not really expecting. All of a sudden, it hits you with that,
Yeah.
bar, and then you feel like you're on a beach, right? You're just like,
Yeah.
almost like a Jimmy Buffett concert or something like that. So
Exactly,
then next
yeah.
thing you know, you're dancing all over the place.
I'm gonna give this one the song that Jane likes. I love that song. It's just a groovy dance around kind of good vibe song. And that's what this beer makes me feel like,
Yeah. Well, you can't go wrong with Dave. Can't go
No.
wrong with this beer.
No.
Good beers,
You
good
s-
songs.
You sticking with the warehouse? Or?
Sticking with the warehouse.
Warehouse.
Oh, double
I'm
down on the
doubling
warehouse.
down, man. He took my idea. I should.
You know what? Like I think like a dark, like hard hitting, dark, heavy beer would be like don't drink the water.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
you know,
definitely.
something like that.
I was thinking about. Well, actually, the first song I thought of was and it's not a Dave's song, the Watchtower, All Along the Watchtower.
Oh yeah.
That's not
Like
It's
Dave.
Bob Dylan,
yeah.
Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah,
Dave
Dave covered it.
Matthews. I think Bobby Dylan was the.
But I think I was
original.
thinking originally of "Don't Drink the Water."
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of the song that he opened with at the concert we went to at the night before.
Yeah,
And
that.
he opened with "Don't Drink,
Don't
the,
Drink the
water.
Water, yeah.
Not All Along the Watchtower. But yeah,
tasty treat. Cheers,
Tasty
boys.
treat. Cheers, fellas.
to
I would definitely
Dave.
drink a couple of these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you're listening, if you're thirsty, crack open something cold, whatever it is.
Go out there and find yourself a Tome Hazy Pale Ale brewed by Half Acre Brewery out of Chicago. Let us know what you think of it.
Hell yeah. And that was the beer of the week, episode 36. Let's keep it moving. Yeah.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad.
Yeah.
Cause the beer, it makes me glad.
Yeah.
Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer.
Drinking Tom.
Beer is good. Beer is good. Beer is good. It's stuff.
Hey, good way to start the show.
What a way. Get her popped off.
Get the bloods flowing. So you guys,
Couple pops.
how was the wedding, Max? How was the weekend? You were down in
Wedding
Chicago
was
as
great.
well.
Yeah, I was down in Chicago, my good buddy's wedding, and I had a blast.
Yeah.
Just had a blast. Had a lot of fun. They had a live band for the reception.
Play any Dave?
They did not. No, they had like a set playlist of songs they were playing.
So you were
And-
telling me that like if you had your back turned to this band, that just sounded like right off the record.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Like so, one of the songs, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh.
You know, in September.
Do
September.
you
Yeah.
remember? Oh, what a jam!
Oh.
What a jam.
It was just like Earth, Wind, and Fire was right behind me, jamming out.
Fucking
It
awesome.
was. They were so legit. It was. They played like some contemporary music.
Hell yeah.
You know, like, what is it, the Flow Rida? Like, you know, I know how. Or
Okay.
I can't remember the words.
I
but
think-
yeah,
I think I know what you're saying. I couldn't sing it, but.
the club can't even handle me right now. That song.
Oh, okay. Your club can't even
Yeah.
handle me right now.
Yeah. So they had that going. That was. I mean, can't really. Flow Rida's got a pretty unique
Wow,
voice.
dude,
but-
that's
yeah.
kind of Earth, Wind, and Fire and.
Oh yeah.
Florida.
So it was like there was like a wedding DJ.
Yeah.
You know, because they play all sorts of different shit, and it was like we just had a wedding DJ, but it was a live band. It was.
Dude, I'm not gonna
It was
lie.
so cool.
That's one of my favorite like dancing songs.
Oh yeah.
That is just
Oh,
a
yeah.
feel good.
Just the
fucking-
hype up, like let's.
I wish I could remember it more
let's
of the
fucking
words.
go.
Yeah, it was awesome. Shout out Pat. What up, Pat?
Hey, shout out Pat. Hey, I heard we got a
Hey.
big fan out there.
Got a fan, man. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and we took
Um,
notes of your notes that you gave us.
Yeah.
So we're jotting down segments, man.
We'll be implementing your ideas. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, big
Appreciate it.
shout out to you. We're gonna have to send that. We're gonna have to get koozies so Pat can have one. We'll
Yeah,
just
I
get
know.
one
we gotta,
koozie
we
for
gotta send
Pat.
him one.
Hey,
that'd be
shout
awesome.
out the new husband.
Yeah,
the
shout out to
new,
the newlyweds.
Yeah, the newlyweds.
Rich and I'm not
Big thighs.
calves, man.
Big
He's got
calves,
those
not-
calves.
yeah, big
Never seen his
calves.
thighs.
Not-
I don't know what his
never seen
thighs
his
look
thighs.
like. I've only seen his calves.
Shout out you, Rich.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
no,
man.
It was a beautiful wedding. Just a lot of fun,
Yeah.
joy, booze flowing. It was great.
So like, were they close to like where in Chicago was it?
It was in Elmhurst, I think.
So not like close downtown.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't really. No, it wasn't by the water. Because you guys were on the water, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
yeah.
right on
Right
the
on
water.
the lake.
Yeah. Our hotel, we stayed on the 24th floor. We had a
Yeah,
good
that's
overlook.
awesome.
What a view.
Yeah, this place was the Northerly or whatever, the Huntington Bank Pavilion or whatever it was.
Okay.
It's like right next to Soldier Field.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Northernly Island.
Yeah,
Northern,
yeah,
yeah.
That's it.
Huntington something.
Huntington Bank, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because we walked on our way home. We walked past Soldier Field.
Oh.
Pretty sure Tom took a piss in their bushes,
Peed
and
in
I
the
got
bushes
a picture
for
flipping
sure.
them off.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I lost my phone for a little bit.
Yeah.
Seamus was my caretaker, all my belongings.
Pretty much.
As soon as I got
Literally.
any of my shit back.
Literally.
Oh, it's gone. I don't know where it's at.
Seamus had a hell of a weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good
Spoon by Karel. You had to
Hey, you
hold
know.
all his shit for
Yeah.
him.
Find his phone.
Every time I needed a beer, I'm like, Dad, can I have some money, please?
Daddy Warbucks over here for the fucking Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. Beers were real cheap. Only $18 a
Whoa,
beer.
that's not
Only
too
for
bad.
a tall boy
Only
Bud
for a
Light.
tall boy.
Oh, tall boy, a Bud Light, 18. Huh?
It's
No,
like
it's not
worth
bad.
it for
That's-
sure.
Yeah.
$500-$600 spent.
Holy shit.
Somehow
Of-
I only
of
gave
Tommy's
you,
money.
Yeah, I was gonna say somehow I only gave you $15, and that was it, man. I had money for Monday. So
What a
hey,
night.
shout out Tom.
Shout out to Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Oh yeah, so it was a good time, very good time indeed.
What do you guys like remember? Do you have a favorite song like that? Just you were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm so glad he played this one, or
I mean, it's always Ants closing out is fucking awesome. He started with Granny, which was sweet, and then Dancing Nancy's he played a song. Literally, they got rained out the night before. They wrote a song that night, played it the next day.
that's so cool.
First ones to hear.
I think it was like What Is My Drug or some weird
Something
name.
like that.
Yes.
I don't know.
And it was
man.
a banger. And then, of course, they played the Sexy Motherfucker song.
Sexy motherfucker.
And then they did
Naturally.
the jam where Rashawn, the trumpet player, was saying, "Shake that ass, shake that
Oh
ass,
yeah.
shake it."
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a jam.
It was a whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Did
awesome.
anyone have like or did every like dude in the band have like a solo section at one point or another?
Yeah, Timmy Reynolds was
Yeah, because they
jamming on.
Tim
normally do that,
Reynolds
right? Or, like,
fucking
yeah.
went off
Everybody
all night.
Oh, yeah. He was
All
jamming.
night. He was just jamming on that guitar. He was feeling it. He was just going all night
yeah.
long. And I can't remember what song it was. I might have been Ants Marching,
I think so, yeah.
but it was literally going between like Tim Reynolds and the pianist.
Yeah.
And then but also like back to like the saxophonist, and like they were just
was
like all
crazy.
going back and forth. I don't even know if like that can't be planned. Like you can't like
I
you
think they
can't
just
like
fucking-
rehearse that stuff because like they never do it the same way every time.
No.
I feel like,
Right, right.
but like for them to go back and forth like that, it was crazy, and it went on for like 10 minutes. I feel like
and
they
Dave
were just
was
like,
scatting.
oh yeah. But it was just like it was perfect.
Oh,
They were
that's
all
so
like
cool.
everybody had their solos, everybody had their time to shine, and everybody soloed together. Like I don't know,
Dude,
it
and-
was just like it was
They were probably like even more
Great.
amped up from getting rained out the night.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
probably like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah.
we didn't get to like really do our thing. Like we
Definitely.
were,
Yeah.
we almost did, or we started
Yeah.
or whatever, or like."
So they had a couple songs that they were supposed to close with. I can't remember if they played. I think like What Would You Say they didn't get to the night before or something. I can't remember if they played that. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But they played all the bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking
Every
electric.
song was
Yeah.
great.
It started like at first I remember obviously it's still daylight. So like when they started playing, you know, people are still talking around, you know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
that's
still
the
light
worst,
out. And
yeah.
it kind of but then as soon as like they start hitting it, people
Yeah.
are tuned in and just fucking you know, just the white people dancing.
Getting down.
Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
you
Of
know,
course.
like,
I was getting down. Oh,
I was
we were
getting down with
yeah.
the get down. Oh,
It was
yeah.
great. It was
a
great.
great time.
That's the only way to do it, because I mean, you start worrying about what you look like while you're dancing, then you're not even
Oh.
enjoying the music.
No, yeah.
You're not enjoying Dave.
No,
you're more
no.
worried about
Yeah.
looking like a fool, when that shouldn't even be
No, it's
a thing.
it doesn't matter. No judgment at Dave.
right.
Literally.
Everyone's just
I was getting
fucked up
judged for the
dancing.
Packer tattoo a little bit by the Chicago
Nah,
ladies, but
Well,
screw them. They
Screw
suck
'em.
anyways.
yeah, you know.
Met a good buddy named Austin.
Oh yeah, shout out Austin. We should have told him about our podcast.
oh,
He had a couple bunnies. We even got a picture with him.
It was
Oh,
just
that
a
long-haired
fun
dude?
loving.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
just goes to everything by himself.
Just a good guy. Wander around trying to find a group to dance to
Talking to-
Dave
oh, yeah.
with. He's just a good guy. You
that
know?
sounds like a hell of a life. I mean,
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
to
yeah.
just like, fuck it, I think I'm
And
gonna
he's
go to
got like a
Dave
wife,
today.
but like she doesn't come again. It's like he just goes by
Couldn't
himself.
work out,
He's like,
yeah.
yeah, my wife told me not to drink too much tonight, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys.
Yeah, he was
All right.
having a great time. I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
he was already drunk by the time we met him.
Oh,
so.
he was
So
hammered.
did he hung out with you guys the whole concert or what?
By us, yeah.
For the beginning,
And-
like the first half maybe, and then he found some other guys who were probably a little bit just as fucked up as
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
was.
And what's funny is he was walking in, and I turned to Anna, and I'm like, that looks like that one dude from our high school, doesn't it? And all of a sudden, we like turn around, turn back. He's walking up to us like, "Hey, I'm Austin." Like, "Oh no shit, what's
No
up? dude?
shit.
Hop on board."
Yeah, right.
Tommy was just looking at us. Just walking. I think he had his sunglasses on the whole show, even at night.
Literally.
Yeah, so did you guys like pregame at the hotel or what did you guys?
Not enough.
Not enough
Yeah.
at
Not
all,
enough.
dude.
Because then you got there and just wanted to suck down beers, but they were
Yeah.
$20 a
yeah,
beer.
we
Still did it.
we-
Still-
still did it. Thanks, Tommy.
I would like finish my beer super quick. Seamus would be like, "Okay, have some sips of mine," and finally I'd be like, "Hey, Tom, you want a Tarski too?"
I'll
Yeah.
take your card.
Because they
we
only
can
took
go.
cash.
No, they only took card.
Oh,
No
yeah,
cash.
card. They
No
only took
cash.
card.
Card.
Yeah. So
And yeah, we definitely did not pregame enough. I mean,
No.
I don't know what time we got down there. I mean, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, did you guys went on Saturday? Or did
Yeah.
you guys go down
Saturday,
Friday?
the Saturday show.
yeah, we
Saturday,
went down
okay.
there Saturday like
Mhm.
at 11.
Okay.
Got down there, got right to our hotel.
Pretty much booked it right over to the venue. We were there pretty early.
Yeah.
Got
yeah.
some street tacos. Or
Got some tacos.
Some tacos.
But then we realized like the environment, people were like tailgating.
Yeah.
It was like a party. Like people were really going
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
they were like, there was like just outside of a park. So like people were just like sitting there. They had their chairs pulled up
Oh,
and
yeah.
tables. It was like a whole. It was like a whole thing. And I
Yeah.
kind of wish we would have known that because like.
we could have got nice and tuned.
Oh
right
yeah,
before
because
we
people
got
were
there.
just having fun. They were just drinking.
Oh,
and-
Dave was blasting, and
Oh, yeah.
So
And so we
So like right outside the venue was basically like an alpine campground,
it was more like
except with no camping.
with like it was like a like very tree like bunch of trees.
Okay.
But like yeah, like you're walking through kind of like Green Isle or something.
Okay.
Basically.
it's like a park.
But-
You're just kind of
But
walking.
yeah,
through,
but there's just like people just partying.
Oh yeah, yeah,
okay.
exactly what you were
Yeah.
saying. Yeah,
Okay.
people partying, having
Ah.
a great time.
Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like a cool venue. So I
It
mean, now
is.
like
beautiful venue.
Yeah,
Literally.
And I think
goes
they play there
back, yeah.
every year. So next year, after we hit up Alpine, we can go
just
mosey on
start
down.
following Dave around, get the traveling stew.
Little groupie
what's
action.
stop? Not a whole lot,
Hell yeah.
Damn near next to nothing, buddy.
I mean, I guess this but fucking Tom's already got my hey dude, so I'm pretty paid off till like next year. Oh man, yeah. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
It
man.
sounds like a fun. God, yeah, I gotta see a show soon.
Hell yeah, let
It
me
was
toss
great.
out I mean I forgot to do this during the beer part, but let me toss you guys out a little one quick
What do we got? What do we
little
got?
beer fact of the show. I'll
Little
give you one little
beer
beer
fact,
fact,
yeah.
and then we'll mosey on down to the weekly challenge time, huh?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, so kind of doing this late, but here's episode 36, the beer fact of the episode, eh?
Let's do it.
So let me find it. Wait till she pops up. Man, I really gotta get Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
up in
so
this job.
yeah, I mean, you're looking that up. So we are we rated our beers off Dave Matthews Band songs because two buddies, Seamus and Karel here, were at a Dave Matthews Band concert in Chicago.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
I was at a wedding in Chicago, so we
We were all
got,
down.
we got a Chicago theme going with a little Dave and mixed in. So
Hell
Little
yeah.
Tome hazy pale ale.
So yeah, this Tome Hazy Pale Ale, we
Tasting
graded
good,
it.
hey.
Seamus gave it a warehouse, or Seamus and I gave it a warehouse.
Double down on the
We
way.
doubled down on the warehouse, and Karel gave it the song that Jane likes. So a delicious, tasty brew all around.
So a good beer. You guys ever wonder where the old word beer comes from?
No,
Well, the old Slavs, the Slavic word beer, came from the verb to drink. Initially, beer was any kind of drink. So you want a water,
Oh.
you want a soda, hey, I need a beer.
interesting. Kind of
Yeah.
like Coke in the South.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was super weird to find out where
Right?
like a Coke was like
anything.
Any, it was like a drink. Yeah.
And you specify.
Hey, let me get a Coke and a little bit of Coke. You know, one of them.
That's how they sound down there in the south. Hey,
Depends how
let me-
far south you go.
Yeah, you know.
Depends where you are.
Depends on which. Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, fucking A. The Slavic term for drink
Is beer.
Beer here.
Beer. So,
Beer.
hey, son of a bitch, let's go on and talk about some weekly challenges.
Ooh. We're doing some drawings.
Oh, we're doing some drawings, you know. Seamus brought a painting as well.
Yeah, Seamus knocked it out of the.
Which was
Feel
a
a little creative.
Oh yeah, the juices were
The
flowing.
juices be flowing.
It was do a painting was one of our challenges about a month ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you right along with us there, man. We
Making up for my vacation days.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's makeup time.
yeah.
I thought you were
yeah.
gonna take a second vacay this week.
I almost did. I almost didn't leave the bar.
Oh man, hey, yeah. So weekly challenge was to draw, to doodle.
Yeah.
Max was on top of it. I did some. Let's show them off, huh?
Show it off. Yeah, It just happened to work out for me that work. We were a little slow, so we had a lot of time to sit and kind of fuck around.
Yeah, man, you had a
but
couple.
So I think one of these. Hold on, let me find my first couple that I did. So this first fucking little guy here, it just started off as a doodle, and then I made it into a person.
Hell yeah.
On this, I eventually want to get a paw print for a tattoo for Hercules.
I like
So
it.
I was trying to do a paw print. It didn't turn out that well. I got to change up some things.
Yeah,
But
kind of nice. Show the camera. Show it off. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think the paw print's good.
yeah, I just got to it's just not, there's something
Something's
like off.
Yeah.
But it's, I got the general ideas there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I was watching an anime show.
Oh.
Made me want to draw a sword for some reason. Oh, because they were like using swords and shit.
What
in
were you
Which one?
watching?
It's called Demon Slayer.
Oh, have
I
you
like
you've
that
heard of
one.
it?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
I've
it's
never
good.
heard of it.
So-
Never heard of it.
So yeah, I was watching that. So then fucking just
I like it.
Little doodles.
little doodles,
Little
and then
doodles.
so that's those.
Oh, you got
And
a
then I
goodie.
And
this is our crew in the stew.
Oh, this is badass.
there we go.
Might have to toss that right in a frame.
Oh yeah. HUA.
Hooah!
HUA.
I dig it. Creative, dude.
Yeah. So
Love
it was
Love
really. Oh, and then I fucked around. I haven't finished this little sun yet.
Nice. You were really going at it.
Yeah, it
Feeling
really
it.
just happened to work out that we were doing a bunch of just online meetings at work where you just
Yeah.
have to sit there and listen to people talk at you.
Yeah.
So
The
it
worst.
really just worked out where I was just able to sit and draw.
I really did not
During all
doodle as
that.
much.
But yeah, so let's what do you got over there?
Well, I got this one was just a little. It's just a little at
Oh, look
night
at that.
drawing. A little new days, little kind of this what's going on in my life, kind of at night doodle. This is when the power went out, so
Oh,
I
and
was
you had to draw
drawing
in the dark, yeah.
And then I started. You ever start drawings and then just as soon as one little thing goes wrong, you stop?
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of going again with the new days thing.
Oh,
and then I
okay.
kind of just kind of faded out. And then I actually went through and finished one and got a little HUA.
Oh, look at
Little HUA
that.
logo.
Little HUA. Nice.
Oh yeah.
You're good at shading, man.
That's good.
Yeah, so I did a little HUA drawing.
That's what we like to see.
Got the journaling
Yeah,
through
dude.
podcast.
It looks nice.
Yeah, man. It is fun to draw. It's a good
It
takes your mind off
It
things.
really does. I was sitting in the meetings instead of just scrolling through my phone or fucking around on my phone. I was drawing and after I was done, I was like, I'm so glad I wasn't just sitting on my phone.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
better about myself.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't draw that much, but when I started drawing a little bit, it's very easy to get sucked into it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's kind of nice, which leads me to what I got. I mean, I drew a little bit. So I was trying to draw some flowers that I had around the house. They're like,
You can tell you
Ooh.
got some something going there, bud.
I was working on it.
Yeah,
yeah.
There were some weird ones
You're
going
shading.
on.
You got good shading
Yeah.
too. Good
What?
detail.
We were
What flower
trying.
is that called? It's
I couldn't fucking tell you.
hibiscus or something?
Oh
Or
yeah, the
Maybe.
Hi-
Yeah, I don't-
highfalutins or
Yeah, I don't know, but so I'm not much of like a jar with the pen and pencil, but I do paint every once in a while. And this is the
let's
guy
see.
that I'm working on.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it. Kind of
yeah.
psychedelic,
You know,
spacey,
just a
like.
little-
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do like it.
We'll work on it, right?
Reminds me of like
And,
the Northern
what-
Lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so we got a little bit of the changing colors up in there, and the bubbles kind of reflect off of where they're laying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You kind of see what's going on there, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it's not nearly done. I gotta work on the bubbles. I gotta add a hell of a lot more, get some more colors
So-
in there. But like,
Was
Yeah.
there something that was influencing it at the moment, or was it just where your mind was at?
just where my mind was
Sitting
at,
in
you
the
know.
bathtub.
I just took a plank of wood and I painted it deep purple and I splattered some white paint on. And I looked at this guy, the big blotch. I'm like, that's the motherfucking moon, bitches.
Hell yeah, I like it.
And
I
that's
like it.
like that's a light source, and we're just, you know, it's a work in progress, man.
Hell
Look at us,
yeah,
couple
dude.
artistic
Hell
sons of
yeah.
bitches.
You know,
Oh, there's another fruit.
well, for
I love, dude, the colors.
love it.
I love those
Right?
colors.
yeah, I'm gonna get probably some like orange and lighter purple up in there.
Ooh.
Some of the
So
smaller
maybe
bubbles.
next week come with some added
Yeah,
added
we
stuff.
might just have to.
Like it.
Love it.
Like it a
Work in
lot.
progress, guys.
Love it.
Work in progress.
Hey,
not
good
too
for you.
shabby.
Good for
for
both.
us.
Good for us.
Good for us.
Hey, yes.
Good for us. We all did it too.
We all
We
did it.
all did it.
Hey! That means we get to drink.
Hey! Cheers, boys. I think we drink anyway, but hey!
Well, you know, you gotta. We would, if
Good
we didn't
job,
do it,
folks.
we would drink out of sorrow. If we did it, we.
It always tastes better when it's a victory.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Abso- Amen. Amen, brother.
Sometimes it's just the way the ball bounces.
Sometimes
you know what I
it's the
mean?
way the ball bounces.
Good job, boys.
Yeah,
Good job.
shout
Good
out.
job.
No, we did
Stuck
great.
to it.
So, yeah, so we did the weekly drunk. So, I mean, that's going to mosey us right into.
Well, we just got to quick take a look at our,
we-
weekly challenge grid here.
Alrighty. While we do that, I'm going to excuse myself for sick.
Sure.
The beers be drinking and the
So
beers
let's
be a
see.
flowing.
We
right
got to
out.
do some drawings off of our grid here. There we go. All right, let's move. Well, I guess I can just do this.
What a damn good beer.
We will do this. Put this down there. Yeah, excuse us a little bit if there's a delay here, folks. We don't have Wi-Fi at the house yet, so we make and do with what we got. All right, we got a clear space open. Do you have any ideas for something we could add to our weekly challenge board?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, did I write? I thought, man, sometimes I get ideas, you know, when the mood hits you
Yeah.
right and you get a good idea.
I always forget to write them
I
down.
thought I wrote it down. Oh, here we go. Write a rap.
Oh.
You gotta write a rap.
Right around.
We could put that. It's just an idea.
Sure.
That was just an idea
Sounds
I
good
had.
to me.
Throw it up there, and we could either do it individually. We could try to write a rap all together.
Oh. A whole song? We all got our own verses?
That might be a little, but no, that was just an idea. That might be
I love it.
now that I'm thinking about it.
I
that
love
might
it.
be a little much for a weekly. I don't know.
It could be pretty good. I support it.
We could, so what we could do, we could all just write like, if we land on this, we would all just write like a little verse,
Yeah.
and then before the show, we would find us a beat that
All
that
right.
they fit to.
Let's do it. Put her on.
All right,
Put her down.
Put her down.
We're just gonna put write a rap verse.
Yo.
16 bars. Dude, not Seamus. Decker, when he was explaining the bars thing, and I asked him, I was like, so what's like 16 bars? It was like 44 bars. He was explaining it, and I don't even
It's
remember.
like Connor with the guitars.
Yeah.
right. And it really slides right over your head.
Oh, yeah,
too, so-
real. Oh, man. Yeah, not a whole lot.
It's like a slip and slide. Sorry.
Shut up. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we've updated our weekly challenge grid here. It's on to a little bag. We can get into. I mean, we can do bag toss now. Do some bag toss.
Fuck
bag
it.
toss rolling.
Bag
We've been
toss.
tossing tabletop bags to determine our weekly challenges, and I think I'm up by like 15 points at this point.
Hot.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's close to that. Down 9, but yeah, kind of close
Oh,
to
only
up
down
15.
9. Not too bad.
Yeah, you caught up with me a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just did the weekly challenge updates. Me and Maximilian gonna toss some of them bags to determine this week's weekly challenge.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned. We're gonna toss some bags here quick. We're gonna get set up. Go take a shit. Go take a piss. Go crack another beer. I don't give a shit. We'll be back with you. All right.
Don't take a shit. It won't be that long.
Oh yeah. Pinch it off.
You can take a piss, though.
All right. Yeah, man. We here back in the stool, man. Gonna toss a little big, man.
Yeah. We got a bag toss rolling. We got Karel is down 26 to 15.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta come from the
Wait.
bottom, man, to get back to the top, man.
Yeah, 26-15. So you're down 11 points.
Not too shabby.
You
Not
know,
how you start, how you finish, man.
We're going to find out. We're playing to 61.
Oh, we got lots.
We got a lot of time left. So I can't
right.
get too cocky.
So we're just gonna shoot one side, so you guys can kind of see the bags coming.
Yeah, we're just going to...
So yeah, man, this is episode 36, big toss, man. Max is a bitch, man. Alright.
Alright.
Do I start or you start?
You can start. You
Good for me.
cocksucker.
All right. Karel's up first, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a ways to go. Puts one on the board. Oh, Max overthrows.
For the back, man.
Over the back.
Just been hitting the gym too much.
Too strong. Well, Karel is
Just
just
been hitting the bruise too
Karel.
much.
lay off the fucking Tom Heisey pale ale, would
Over
ya?
I've ever been behind this microphone.
Max puts one on the board. It's a tied board right now, ladies and gentlemen. Karel overshoots it again.
Shoot, man.
Oh, Max puts one in the hole.
3 points for Max, man.
3 points for
Let me
Max.
toss one more, right?
Yeah, we gotta do one more round.
Yep.
One more round on the same side. We're not switching sides this time.
So what's the total? What's the score? I'm up.
Max is up 29 to 15 at the moment. We got another round coming back down.
Forgot to clean off the glasses before we start.
That's
I'll
what
get
it
ya.
is, ladies and gentlemen.
Getcha. I see a new
Round
new
two.
tune.
Our bags during the week.
How's this sound?
Oh yeah. This guy a little too excited.
Yikes.
A little too cocky. Karel puts them in his place, puts one on the board. Oh, Max getting close to the hole. Trying to keep his lead. Can Karel bring it back? Oh, puts one in the hole. Ooh, another one on the board from Max. Still needs to get one in. Karel just doesn't know what the hell is going on half the time. Puts one way over the board. Another two points for Karel.
So Karel got 2 points. So now it is 29-17.
Oh, coming up in the world,
12 points behind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was we still gotta shake some die. We'll do that when we're back situated, huh? Did we bring any
We forgot to
dice?
bring the die.
Shit.
Forgot to bring the dice.
Shit.
We'll make something
We
work. We
forgot
can find
the
dice.
dice.
We can find like a dice rolling app on the phone.
Oh yeah, I
Yes,
got
sir.
one.
So yeah, we'll get resituated and then we'll roll some dice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Alright, we back in it. Max is winning by
I'm up by 12 points.
up by 12. I got this die app on my phone.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, do you got one?
No, I was gonna download one.
All right, I got one. Yeah, I got
Beautiful.
one. So we're gonna roll electronic dice. If you want to kind of, well, we don't have to mosey on through the whole board.
Yeah, we won't break down the whole board.
So basically, we got a board that kind of determines what we're gonna do. So we roll 2 dice, and that decides what column and then what row in that column.
Exactly. So, like, for example, we have a column. Let me pick out, like, a fun one here. Where's that one with the...
Yeah, man.
Where's the tattoo one? I'm trying to find that one.
Smoke in the door, man. Episode 36.
The ganja man.
No, she's the ganja, man.
She's the
Damn, where did the
shishi.
tattoo one go?
We couldn't have taken it off the board, man.
I know we didn't, but...
It's kind of like a.
Oh, here. So like, for example, column 5, if we would roll a 1, we would plan an out-of-town Packer game / see a new stadium.
Oh,
Or
be big time.
so we would plan it out. If we rolled a 2, after rolling a 5, it would be a trash pickup through Pampern Park. Gumball Skinny Buddha.
Can we make that
$50
any park?
tattoos. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We'll make it any park. So yeah, the Gumball Machine Skinny Buddha tattoo.
which is
So basically, it's $50, and you roll. You just like
like a gumball machine.
a gumball machine, except instead of gumballs, it spits out a tattoo that the other person has to get, and then the other person does it for the other person. So yeah, we would do that. Pick out an album for each other to listen to.
Look pretty cool.
Loser of toss cooks the winner food once next week, or we would do a karaoke night.
Oh!
That must have been a shame-o idea.
That was a shame idea.
Yes, that's what we're rolling dice for, ladies and gentlemen. That's just one of the columns. We've got 5 other columns, so
Hey, way to fucking wind us down right to the end of the song,
Hell yeah,
too,
man.
man. Great
So,
timing. All right, so
perfect.
I'm gonna give you. No, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You came up on top, so let me get to the old dice.
Well, since like I got points the first round and you got points the second round, we'll do it again where I'll roll for the column and then you roll for the row.
All right. Let me figure this out. Welcome to dice.
So Karel's figuring this out for a little dice roll.
What the fuck? Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm rolling for
1,
Okay.
2.
So that's you just gotta hit this little box right there.
All right, let's see what we get.
Die 1.
3.
All right. So we go 3. Can you?
Okay, let's see. Column 3 is elliptical 10 minutes every morning.
Oh,
If you don't have an elliptical, then just
then yeah, we can do
just any morning workout for 10 minutes.
do a 10-minute morning workout.
Yeah.
Jumping jacks for
Alright.
10 minutes, push-ups for 10
Anything,
minutes,
yeah,
whatever. Cook something new.
Okay.
Write a stand-up joke.
Okay.
Start planning a HUA trip.
Oh.
Potluck party at the stew.
Ooh.
Okay.
We draw each other cool tattoos.
Oh,
Okay.
this is
gonna-
a good one,
this is
guys.
an interesting little-
This
Yeah,
is
this
a
is
good
a fucking
guy.
weird column.
This is a
dude.
weird little column we got
alright,
going on.
alright.
Sounds like we were got done taking a lot of vitamins. We made this one up. All right, so I'm gonna go.
3.
I got a 3.
3. So that is write a stand-up comedy joke.
All right, I
Okay.
like that. Cool.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
so
not bad.
that's this week's weekly challenge is to write a stand-up comedy joke. Come back with it next week, and let's see
Yes,
if we can make
sir.
each other laugh, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
How about a little of that? All right, that's this week's weekly challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
we're gonna go on and talk about our monthly challenges. How are them are going? You know.
Yeah, I got a few ideas for this.
I do too. I've been looking at mine every night before bed. Tell you that much. You know, really just deciding what I'm gonna do.
I've got nothing.
You got nothing.
I've got nothing.
I can tell your shirt's not any tighter, not gaining any muscle over there. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Wait, you're just go to the gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was fucking mean.
I thought we were talking about something else, but
Oh, what did you think we were talking?
I thought we were talking about stand-up jokes. I got
Oh. Oh, wow. Fuck me, dude. I'm sorry.
Karel just harpooned you.
Hey, what are you going to do? You know,
What are you gonna do about it? Well, now that we're at monthly jokes, I definitely didn't go to the gym this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our monthly challenge talk. Let's get into it. Seamus did not go to the gym this week. Yeah, it's okay. I didn't. Max, let's start with you.
No, honestly, I didn't. I think last week I had said like I wanted to write something, you know, just write like stand up, anything. But what I should have, I want to like write like a short story or try to write like write that something like that, not something where.
So I think a good idea for us is to set a goal for the week on our monthly challenge.
Yeah, so I had kind of that same idea. Like we got to set like action plans.
Yeah.
So for like me, I thought of like something that I always do that takes away from my like monthly challenges is like I enjoy going to the gym and working out. It's just like it's like OCD at this point. It's like if I don't do it, I feel weird or like it fucks up my day.
Yeah.
So I do that before I do anything, and then I'm tired, and I'm like, I'm kind of ready to eat some dinner and then go to bed. I'm like, I didn't write it all. So my like action plan would be I can't go to the gym or do like something other than writing first. Like I have to like, you know.
So it's like basically like get your homework done before you go hang out with your friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like for me, like whatever it is I enjoy doing that takes away time from what I'm like planning on doing, do those things after I've like contributed to my monthly challenge goal.
Would you do like a set time, like at least like sit down and write for like 10 minutes or try and just be?
Well, I was thinking like an hour. Like, all right, I got to spend an hour doing this, and then I can
go have fun with your friends.
Or like spend an hour, give it an hour, and if you're like in the zone, keep going. But if you're like, nah, I'm done, I'm tapped out. All right, at least you gave it an hour, and like now you can.
I like that.
Yeah, so that was like my action plan or goal for because I was like I didn't like write. I haven't like a week went by and I didn't do shit.
Yeah,
like I had some random ideas for like stand up, but I didn't. Like I wrote that, but to me that didn't count. Like I want to actually try to write out a story or like get a story going.
Yeah.
I don't want to just write like little bullshit here, little bullshit there. Like I want to actually try to create a whole thing.
Okay. So that's a good, I think that's a good goal to carry on week by week, you know, like, and then eventually get to a point where if you're on the roll, then, you know, I think something will come of a short story or something like that, you know?
Yeah. It's just like carving time out of the
making
things
it a habit.
Yeah, making it a habit. Where it's like I have these other habits.
Yeah.
That now are just like a part of what I do on a daily basis. But those habits, I mean, it could be worse things. You know, I could be like, I have to
smoke crack before I.
Yeah, before I do anything before, and then it's
can't
like,
do nothing without crack. Wake
Come
up,
on, man.
crack.
What are you doing, man?
Go to work, crack.
Number 34,
dog. Eat dinner, crack sandwich, crack. Crack stew,
right? Crack. Yeah, so good thing you're not doing crack. Working out, hey, that's not a bad idea. And also, it's a time where you can think of things to write, too. So even after you're writing, you know, after smoking a bowl of crack and writing, then you go to the gym and think about crack and writing.
That is, I mean, the best time to do crack is before the gym. Let me tell you what.
It's like a Celsius before the show.
I actually
smoke crack.
Charlie and I were working out at Planet Fitness. And there was a dude on the bench next to it. Like, he was on the other bench. And he started making small talk with us. And he was like, yeah, man, I used to, just be super addicted to crack. And he,
Casually.
yeah, casually.
Just like,
Like super,
it is what
just
it is.
threw it. He was like, yeah, man, I just couldn't do it anymore. But God, it was great. Like he was talking about all the the good things. He's like, I would work out so hard. And he was like a big guy. You could tell, those like big guys you could tell that have lost it a little bit.
Yeah.
He was like that. And he was
Yeah.
like, oh man, I loved it, dude. But I just
got tired.
I just couldn't keep doing it.
I didn't sleep for 5
Yeah.
years.
Everybody
dude.
has their
they were-
limits, boys.
Everybody
and I
needs to
reached
take
it.
a nap once in a
I
while.
was like, yeah, we are working out at a Planet Fitness for sure.
That's awesome. So moseying
So, yeah.
on down to Seamustown. So
Seamus.
what was your monthly challenge?
My monthly challenge was going to the gym, and I set the goal of going 3 times a week.
That's right.
And I fully intend on doing that challenge.
Do you need to adjust goals? Maybe just
No.
making it there once to start?
No. I just I didn't go because I wasn't feeling very well the last week.
Okay. Okay.
In the studio last week.
Do you got a gym? You got a spot you can go to?
Planet Fitness with the crackheads.
Hey, that's where I still work out at
I
the
just
Planet
plan on
Fitness,
meeting
so-
a couple of the regulars getting hooked on crack. And
Hey,
just
okay.
Dude, yeah.
No.
They'll get you working.
No. I plan on going with our buddy Nate, and he
Okay.
keeps hitting me up. I just
Nate Dog.
no,
Dog.
just Nathan Snows, and
Nathan.
shout out.
Shout out.
But I didn't get to it. I wasn't feeling too well. But today is like the first day that I'm feeling like good, like
Nice. Yeah, because you
normal.
weren't feeling too not like bad, but you weren't feeling great in day. Like you didn't drink really that much at the
No,
concert.
I didn't drink a whole lot. I just had like a sinus infection, just like congested all the time,
Yeah.
just a bunch of snot, and
Lot
like
of
in
pressure.
today's day and age, going out in public when you're not feeling very well,
Yeah,
you're kind
yeah.
of
sharing drinks with buddies when you're not feeling well.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
Hey,
when
what are you gonna do?
you're in the studio.
Hey,
all shit is
when it
immunized
comes
in
to
stew.
the son Carl, anything goes with
Yeah.
me. Sometimes.
So I didn't quite get to it yet, but I'm working on it, and I fully intend to keep that goal and reach it. So
Okay.
Fuck yeah. All right, so wait, what are you gonna do to what's like what's like some? Are you gonna? I don't know. What's your plan of attack to
get to the gym.
to get to the
Well, to go with my buddy Nate, he always goes at like 8 o'clock at night, right?
Oh, that's a good. That's a good
and you're
time to go.
retired.
It's a
so
good,
it's
it's a
perfect.
good time. Pretty late, usually at the bar at that time. So,
So maybe
the goal is to
can-
not go to the bar until after the
Okay,
gym.
see, that's a goal. That's a good goal. Okay,
That's a good goal. 3 times a week, after before the bar.
before the bar, yeah.
3 times.
That
a
could
week.
be like a good little motivation. Like, hey, I want to fucking go to the bar. Let's just go knock out like half an hour at the gym, and then let's
Exactly.
go start
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
Like, at least you're there and did something.
That's
Write
it.
it down.
Write it down.
All right,
That's it.
okay.
We're getting there.
And I'm gonna kind of. Okay, so my monthly challenge is I'm refinishing my grandpa's milk jug, and didn't I? I'm right there with the shame. I gave you a hard time, but yeah, no, I didn't touch it. It's my nightstand right now.
Okay.
Moved into a new house, needed a nightstand, so not an excuse at all. It's bullshit excuse, but so I think a goal for me is before settling down after the day, get a good hour. So this week I want to get it sanded down. I want to get it down to so I'm kind of getting ready to paint. So spend at least a half an hour to an hour of sanding and getting it into prep position.
That's
Before
awesome.
I go out to the bars,
Yeah, no,
before
before
I do any
Meet
crap.
me out at the bars.
Before you get like your me time, like your wind down, like
Yeah.
chill. All right, I'm done working for the day.
Yep.
Like, let me crack a beer. Let me throw
Yeah.
some music on. Just
Yeah,
chill.
get in the garage. And I mean, this like once I get working on it, I don't like coming home and just sitting around, especially now being in a house by myself. It's just like I just fucking pace.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It is. It's a weird.
You ever been in an open spot? It's just like I get this from fucking Chris Frey. Like that motherfucker doesn't matter where he is, just does laps around the house.
Dude, when I lived in Milwaukee before I had a dog, I would just walk around my apartment like, oh, I'm gonna go. I gotta do this, and then you'd start and be like, no, wait, I'm gonna do this. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. So you just kind of like walking around like thinking about shit you're gonna do, and then it's like, I haven't done shit yet today.
I haven't done
Like,
fucking anything.
I've just been pacing for 3 hours.
Yeah,
It's like I did like add dish, and then I still got.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and then Another in this next week, another just personal goal of mine is to try and get Wi-Fi in this fucking giant.
Oh, personal goal here. Let me write
Personal
this
goal.
And we'll
down.
see how that goes. That's not 100%er right there because
Well, no, but we just got to have it. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Working on it.
because I'm pretty sick of watching
Well-
fucking Friends and the shows from the 1920s. I mean,
Hey, I'm going to throw it down just on your weekly challenges. Just maybe we can all come up with a personal. We can stand in solid or not stand in. We can stand as a personal challenge goal community with our buddy Karel. Not let him- That's very wordy for what I was trying
I
to
think
say,
it's
but
stand and
solidarity.
is that okay? That's what I was thinking about
Maybe,
saying, but
I
for some
I
reason it
don't-
didn't sound right.
it doesn't
I don't know.
sound right at all.
I don't know.
We'll
Yes.
stand
Well,
by your
oh,
side.
fuck. Speaking of that, man, I got to warm up for the dictionary today.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember what my word was last week.
Couldn't tell you.
Solidarity. I don't know.
Solidarity.
Hey, good goal setting, boys.
Good goals.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this squared. Okay, so
Couple bumps in the road, but you know what? We get over.
Hey, you know.
but that's why it's cool. We come together and we've all kind of done the same thing. I think we've all just procrastinated
Yeah.
and we've gotten into like our normal routines and thinking like, oh, I'll get to that. And I don't know, like for me, I really do want to like write something or like
Yeah.
get something going. So like I have
Same.
to like
and I really want to get going on a project.
And I need to go to the gym.
yeah. It's just like I don't want to keep putting it off or procrastinating.
Oh, off topic. Max, I was going to ask you. So as a Planet Fitness member, aren't you able to bring a guest with you?
I can, yeah.
So do you go to Planet Fitness every day?
Yeah, quite a bit.
So like am I able to just tag along with you?
Yeah.
I got a beer gut to get off me, and if you're just going and you just show up, like if I text you like, I'm kind of thinking about the gym, and you're just like, I'm here, then it's gonna force me to go.
Yeah, I'll
And
text you before I go
yeah.
and just be like, hey, I'm heading. I usually go
Well,
around.
if we're talking
like,
about doing crack, and like, when do you guys meet up?
whoa,
Hey, whoa. Hey,
whoa,
you're not
whoa.
that deep into the HUA crew yet, my friend.
Whoa. We only do that on Sundays,
Yeah,
and we
well-
don't go to the gym on Sundays.
No,
so
that's
For
the-
Packer days.
Sundays are for. Never mind. Not gonna say
crack.
That a
No,
lot.
yeah, just kidding.
A lot of crack talk today.
No, yes, yeah. I blame Seamus. Seamus
I did
brought-
too.
You
Seamus
know,
said
you
that.
got me hooked. I'm already hooked and fiending.
Sorry.
Just talking.
Sorry, everybody. We don't do crack.
We definitely don't do crack.
I've never. Done
I do a little bit.
It's the hair loss thing.
Yeah,
It
what do
says
you-
crack brings back the snack. I don't know. A crack bag brings back the hair shag. You know what I mean? There you go. That's something.
Crack brings back
I
the
don't know what that means.
Oh, man, this show fucking sucks. Shout out everybody listening, Pat. Hope you're still with us,
Shout
buddy.
out, Pat. Shout out Spilt Shirt. Shout-
Just missed my mouth.
Oh man.
Freshly cracked beer. I almost forgot.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we set some goals. Let's
Whoa,
get.
wait. Hold on.
Oh
Hold on,
my
wait,
god.
wait. We got those little personal
Oh yeah,
goals
little
quick.
personalies. I already got
Ah.
mine. Yeah, let's go. Let's stand in solidarity here and crack down on these weekly goals, huh? What about you, Shane?
Maybe work on your painting.
Oh.
Are you telling me it's bad? You telling me it's
Fucking look.
not very good?
Holy shit. What an asshole, Max. Oh, you know what? Boo. Oh, come on.
Shame. Shame.
You're getting shamed from Seamus himself.
Oh god damn! At least I didn't tell you got. What did Karel tell you? Like, oh, you got nothing? Yeah, it looks like it. I can
Oh, man.
just fucking shit on Seamus night.
Oh.
Sorry,
No,
buddy.
you were saying that you had some work to do yet on
Hey,
your painting.
isn't this
I'm
when you
gonna
were supposed
go-
to say, like, all right, let's get back on track,
I'm gonna
boys?
go
No, we're right on track.
I'm
This is
gonna
we're
go on
fucking-
vacation again.
He's talking about the oranges and purples he wanted to put in on
yeah,
the painting
dude.
yet. So I was like, hey,
You know, you're right. You're right. You know?
thank you. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put.
I was
put
gonna
on the,
say I think I should wake up. No, I mean being retired and jobless and all. I should probably wake up before 10 o'clock in the morning.
You want my opinion? Fucking soak that part in.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Because once you're getting up at fucking ass crack of shit again, dude, you're gonna be wishing you did that as long as possible.
Well, you know the thing is, I usually get up about 11:30, almost noon o'clock. So
Hey, that's
10:30 is a little ambitious.
Shit, dude. I'm fucking proud of you, bro.
Can't wait till I hit that retired life.
Yeah.
God,
Oh
it's
man,
gonna
he,
be-
he's
tell you
at
what,
a midlife retirement right now.
Don't retire at 25. It's not good. don't do it. It doesn't work
You
out.
spend all your money on crack and then you're
Nothing like going to the gym on some fucking crack. Holy shit. Fucking yoked boys. I think I smoked too much crack and forgot to go to the gym.
Oh man, I knew there was something I had to do.
You guys want to get high?
My fucking head hurts so bad. This laughing. Oh,
Holy
this crack. All right.
holy shit. Oh my god.
Don't do crack, guys. Don't
All right,
do it. It's
we're
not
done.
good.
We're done. We're done with the crack.
Golly.
Wonder
I'm
what this
crying.
one says.
I'm crying.
Crack cocaine. All right, so my fucking goal is to get Wi-Fi.
Seamus is to wake up before noon every day.
Those are good goals.
We could put just 11 down. Like, we could wake
Yeah.
up before 11.
Let's hit it in the middle.
No. We got it. No. 10 o'clock is just fine.
All right,
Before
well-
10.
So what are you gonna? You gotta post a picture to the HUA Facebook account every morning at
In
10.
my bed, just fucking.
I'm awake, you assholes. Yeah, you just have to be awake. You don't have to be out of bed. You could just lay in bed for like 2
Oh, yeah.
hours. But as long as you're awake.
All right, fair enough.
Let's fucking move on. Jesus Christ.
Let's get out of here. Let's go on to a little, we got all kinds of fun stuff we can get into.
Yeah, let's do a quick joke of the week, and then I say we jump on into Ka versus the dictionary. What else we got?
We got mental health talk.
All right, we'll do that.
We can talk quick Packers. We got a preseason game coming up
Yeah.
on Saturday. Love is gonna be the starter, so
Hell yeah, lots of
about
shit
that
to
for a
talk
little
about.
bit.
So we're gonna mosey on down to joke of the week town, and then we'll do a little Karl versus the dictionary, jump into mental health, and do a quick Packer scheme. How's that sound, crackhead Seamus?
Sounds like a good podcast to me, boys.
Hey, Murray! All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 36 of Host Accountable. Thank you for tuning in.
and it sucks.
Yeah, fucking what an episode.
Fucking Karel versus the dictionary here,
Hey.
folks. Last week's word was ephemeral.
Ephemeral?
Ephemeral.
Yeah, I
Can
didn't.
you
No, we're past that. That's in the past.
give it a shot.
Ephemeral? Themeral.
We're on the letter E.
You were actually like, if you just replace the T with a EP, you would have spelt it right.
Oh.
You just
Ephemeral?
ephemeral.
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 Oh, I thought you said themeral.
Right, yeah, because we were doing T's last week.
Just fucking hyping me up for this. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go on to the next word. Hey.
All right, so we are on to the, what would that be, F's? A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, let me pull up, since I got to find our list here.
Ka versus dictionary. It's Ka versus dictionary. Ka versus dictionary.
Dude, my cheeks hurt from, like, laughing so
Hey, gonna spell a word. Hey, Seamus smells like a big turd. Hey, and it's Ka versus dictionary. Fuck Ka versus dictionary. Hey. hit me with the word.
You should have kept going.
I was feeling it
I know. Why'd you stop?
because I
Hyping him up.
gotta think, man.
Didn't have enough crack in you.
Yeah, I never.
Didn't have enough crack in me. Didn't have enough fucking crack in me. Converse the dictionary. Yeah. Best give me your word, cause I'm ready to spell it. Let me spell crack.
All right, what do we got?
Oh, there's only one F word on this list?
Fuck.
F-U-C-K. All right, hold on. I gotta find a different list then. Hold on.
Holy shit! What a fucking electric episode! I told you it was gonna
look
be
up.
electric.
I'm just gonna look up. Well, that actually meant hard F words. Oh, what do you know? Pornhub popped up.
Fucking that's just your history, bro. Fucking Fuccini.
Think you mean fettuccine?
Yeah, whatever.
Fugami.
Fugazi.
Yeah,
Fugazi.
Fugami. He's just throwing out F words like just letters that just philanthropy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go. We got flag. That's not a hard word.
FLAG.
Oh. Grabbing the old nicotine. These aren't hard words. What? Difficult. Okay, I literally just clicked on a link that said difficult words starting with F. One of the words was flag. That is not a. How is that?
Is it flag or flag?
Yeah, is it the Midwestern flag or is it the East Coast flag?
Totally
You know?
different.
That's big
Can I get a
Is
place
it a-
of origin, please?
Oh shit.
All right, here we go. 40 fantastic F words to further your vocabulary. This is right up Karel's alley. We got to further his vocabulary.
Oh man, I just fuck.
Fuck me?
Fuck you.
Oh.
These words honestly don't even sound like real words. Let me fam grasp. Fam grasp? What is that?
It's when the fam's got a grasp on you. Oh, good one. But there's plenty of fucking words with F in the dictionary.
I know, I'm trying to find a good one.
Go on the old Webster.
I can't even pronounce some of these words. That's why it's taking me a little.
Fugaz. Foo Fighters. FNAF.
Oh, these are like flap doodler. Flap doodle is a 19th century slang word for nonsense or humbug.
Oh, what a bunch
Flap
of flap doodle.
You're talking about the flapdoodle over there. I'm gonna start using them. I kind of like that. I kind of like that one.
Hey, I'm sick of this fucking flap doodle going on, huh?
Bunch of-
Get to work.
Quit the flapdoodle. Get to work.
Quit playing with your flap doodle, all right?
Never.
I think these are all. Sorry, this is like.
Oh, Carver's the dictionary. We're going to skip on over to the next letter in the dictionary.
I guess F words are like.
What does fugazi mean? Fugazi.
Okay, here we
A
go.
bunch of
Here is
All
a list.
right.
Here's a list that I. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna, in my eyes, in my opinion.
Oh, I just burped into my microphone. It stinks.
Stinky phone, huh?
All right, what do you got? Huh?
All right, this one. You should be able to get.
Ah, yeah. I get my old.
All right, this is ferocious.
Well, ferocious.
I know you'll know the definition. Obviously.
Man, I'm just thinking of the spelling here.
ferocious.
All right.
Do you need it in a sentence?
Yeah, sure.
Karel's shit pants smell ferocious.
Ferocious. FUROUS. Wait,
That might be one of the worst spelled words
That was pretty bad.
in
That
the
was
history of Karel versus the
that was
dictionary.
pretty
wait,
bad.
FUR for it's CIOUS, isn't it?
Hey,
Ah,
got the
pretty
ending.
good.
I don't know where I got the TIO.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but you got to work on that front portion yet, too. You still got some work to do there.
For just FER? FEROCIOUS.
Oh, yeah! Hey, look at that rebound.
Look
at that.
Did anybody what was my first attempt?
I
was
lost
like FURTIO.
I lost a couple
FURTIOUS.
brains. I lost a couple brain cells on that one. It took me all my willpower. Not
As soon
to
as I
step
saw your
in.
guys' face, I'm like, oh, fuck, man. That one was bad. Hey, we'll count that as a win, huh? That's a rebound. So you start
The first one, the first correctly spelled word.
I think so.
Couple
That's
tries.
what I'm talking about. We got to drink, boys.
Hey,
Drink to
cheers.
that one,
Cheers.
boys. Man, people must think I'm fucking dumb.
Well,
I think. My
well.
Yeah. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for holding
Nice.
that. Thanks.
got her, man.
Good
Way
job,
to go.
Karel. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I spelled the word right. I spelled the word right.
Ferocious.
Took him like all night. It took me like all night. How to do that then? Fly a kite. And took me like all night. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, that was Carver's.
You didn't even have a joint? No spark, no light?
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that was Karel versus the dictionary. That one went very bad to very good, really quick.
Yeah, you
That first spelling-
rebounded.
That sounded that first spelling was ferocious.
Good use.
That
Good
is-
use. Good use.
It was ferocious is what it was.
I mean, what are you gonna
Ferocious.
do? Ferocious.
You spelt that word ferociously.
Man. All right, cool. I'm a little embarrassed on that one. I'm not gonna lie. First
Nailed
time I actually kind of felt embarrassed.
You nailed it.
Thanks, bro. Right. So let's move on to Karel telling a joke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 36. I hold us accountable.
gonna tell a joke. Don't make me crack like yo.
We ain't doing coke, we be doing crack. Ferocious. Giving
so-
you a smackers. The joke of the week, joke of the week. Shake your booty cheeks, your booty cheeks.
Ferociously.
Oh! All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 36, Joke of the Week. Got a whole bunch of random music, me spelling words wrong. We got monthly, weekly challenges in the past. A little pack of talk and mental health talk in the future. Stay tuned. Guys ready to laugh,
I'm ready.
Lay on laugh,
Let's go. Let's go.
My head already hurts.
Yeah.
My cheeks already hurt. I don't know if I can laugh anymore.
Oh, yeah, you can, bud. Alright, joke of the week. A family walks into a hotel and the father goes to the front desk and says, I hope the porn is disabled. The guy at the front desk replies, it's just regular porn, you sick fuck. Oh man, that deserves a. See, I'm never on point. That deserves a. Alright, that's the joke of the
That was a
week.
good one.
Anybody got a mental health quote?
I do.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
do.
We don't
I
need
do.
any music in front of this one. We got
And I think it's a pretty good one, actually, just in terms of for me, when I really think about it, it is like my everyday struggle, right? So the quote is, "The brave man is he who overcomes not only his enemies, but his pleasures." Democritus.
What is What is that?
Oh, that's the guy who
Oh,
said that quote.
I like that. Say that one more time.
The brave man is he who overcomes not only his enemies, but his pleasures.
Ooh, that could be for somebody who is trying to get over smoking crack. Right? That's his pleasures.
Sponsor of this podcast, folks.
sorry.
Correct.
All right, we're out of there. We're out of that. But no, that one's realistic, man. That's that's trying to overcome your own basically your pleasures can be your enemies.
Bad habits.
Yeah, I think that kind of applies to what we were talking to about. I don't even know if it has to be bad habits. I think it does. I think bad habits are like probably the main factor in that, but like we were kind of all saying, like, you just like winding down after you work. You're not trying to work on anything else. You're just trying to chill, maybe clean a little bit.
Yeah.
Like cleaning, that's not a bad habit, right? Like that's not like something that should be like, dude, you got to stop. You're cleaning too much,
Too
man.
much cleaning.
I mean, obviously, yes, anything you can do too much,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
anyone. But like going to the gym. You can do that too. Like you can take away from other things.
But when
Hanging out
it's-
with friends too. Yeah, okay. Now that we're older, it's at a bar. But like, if you break it down to what it really is, you're socializing, hanging out with people. Like,
But sometimes those things get in the way of things you should be doing
or
that
just
are
things you just want to do with your life,
prioritizing.
right? But if you're just stuck in like, well, this is just what I do. This is what I like doing. Yeah, I don't technically need to do. I don't need to write, right? Like I don't. It's not doesn't whether I do it or not. It doesn't affect my job or my situation in life. But in my own head, like that is something I want to do, and that's something I want to give a shot, like take a crack at.
Yeah.
Sometimes breaking out of your routine
Yeah.
Yeah.
is beneficial. Like, because I mean, everybody's got a routine. Everybody's got their norm. And like, yeah, it could roll for you, but like sometimes you're missing out on some things. Like you said, like hanging out with your friends too much. Like maybe you're not giving your own self like enough personal time. You know.
Yeah.
You can always benefit in some other ways.
Maybe you're hanging out with your friend too much and missing out on family time.
Sure.
Or,
Yeah.
missing out on I mean, for some people, like raising your kid or something, like,
Absolutely.
and that putting your pleasures, being able to kind of, can you say that quote one more time?
Yeah. The brave man is he who overcomes not only his enemies but his pleasures.
Yeah. So just kind of overcoming those pleasures, those things that make you feel happy, but not necessarily are what complete like happiness is. Where it's like, what do you got something?
So well, sometimes I mean the quote that I'm thinking of, I mean, like pretty common. Sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Being in
100%.
a routine, and whether it's bad habits or not. If you're in your bad habits, like you're doing them all the time, or maybe it's just your routine. That's what you're used to. You don't really break out of it, but like there's a lot to gain. There could be a lot to gain outside of it. So.
Yeah, and I mean, let's even break it into bad habits. Like, I'm not going to go to the gym because I'd rather, sit at home and slam beers or, maybe indulge into my vitamins a little earlier than I should,
Sure,
Definitely not a bad habit.
Yeah.
Definitely not a bad
Sometimes it's even like
Perfectly healthy.
sometimes it's even like putting your pleasure kind of like putting your pleasures like behind the important things, where it's like, you can still enjoy what could be a bad habit, like this late after you take care of what you have to take care of. That's kind of when you kind of break that line between a bad habit and a pleasure, where it's like, okay, I got all my shit done, I went to the gym, I did my writing, and now I can sit and enjoy a beer or a vitamin or whatever it is that your pleasure is. That's kind of when I feel like your pleasure is more of a pleasure than a bad habit.
Yeah, and I think that's like when you can overcome that, whatever your pleasure, when you can overcome, you can say like, no, I'm not going to do you or partake or indulge in that pleasure until I have accomplished what I want to do today.
Yeah.
And then once that is all done, then I will do this thing that whatever it is. But a lot of times it's so easy to just be like, well, I don't really have, technically I don't need to do any of those things I want to do today. Like, I don't need to do any of that.
Yeah.
So I can just get into these vitamins and just chill. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to write anything. Technically I don't need to go to the gym. I don't need to work on this milk can. Like, we don't need to do any of these things. These are things we want to do, and in our minds we tell ourselves like
It's like instant pleasure, right? And then like
Yeah,
regret later.
right. And versus like seeing that long term, like, okay, that's not something I want to do right now, but like in a few days, I know when I've worked on this X amount of hours, I'll feel better, or like I will be closer to where I eventually want to be.
Yeah.
Like, because I just feel like sometimes we can get caught up in just like, as long as we're happy like in this moment, like it's okay to kind of put off like the next few hours or the next day. As long as I'm just happy now, I'll figure out
And
what I
that-
got to do next.
I feel like that's like probably one of the main things a lot of people fall into.
It's
know?
easy to get sucked into that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing about the routine. Like, that's where you're comfortable at.
Yeah.
Or even just like TV shows, like, oh, let me just throw on one episode of this show quick, and then that turns into like 5, and then it's like, well, I guess I just wasted a whole night.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like, yeah, that was like, that's a great show. I'm really glad I watched it. That was fucking awesome. But I didn't do shit for 5 hours. You know,
Guilty.
like,
Stare
I
at
just binge watched 60 episodes of in like 3 or 4 days.
Of what?
Hunter x Hunter.
oh, that's
anime.
a good one, man. I don't
Yeah.
blame you, dude. That's
I'm right at the end too.
Yeah.
They-
You guys
yeah.
gotta get basic cable. You don't get sucked into none of that shit.
Laugh TV got you on Home Improvement for 3
Literally.
hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to see what Tim builds next.
Is he gonna finish that Corvette yet? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. But no, I mean, that's a fucking real ass quote, dude. I think that a lot of people, and even everybody struggles with that. I mean, nobody's alone in that spectrum where it's so easy to fall into the pleasures and kind of not do what really at the end of the day makes you feel good, which is, for me, like if I were to go to the gym every day, I'd feel a little better about maybe having a beer at the end of the night,
Right.
Or, like it kind of makes those pleasures more rewarding to you, where
Exactly.
it's like, I did a couple crunchies today, I did this, I did
Working on
that.
the old biceps.
Right.
Yeah.
And I also like if we kind of took Seamus's route and you switched out pleasures for routine, like the brave man is he who overcomes not only his enemies but his routine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's a bad quote. Like,
Not at
I think
all.
it kind of gets to the
Definitely.
same point
Yeah.
of like, even you could do like, it could be great. You could run a marathon every day. Whatever, 5 miles every day. But like, let's say you're running those 5 miles, but the whole time you're like, man, I wish I was doing this, or this, but I got to get these 5 miles in first.
There's other things that you want to get accomplished during the day, but
Right.
but you don't have enough
And
time
if you're
because
not-
you're running a marathon.
if you're
every
not
day,
a-
which is like, I mean,
If you're
good
not
for,
a
good for your health, but like,
professional runner, then like maybe just run that 5 miles like every other day or
Yeah.
twice a week, and then use that other time for things for yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously easy for me to say. I could apply that to my own life, but like,
And if and another thing about that is like if you refuse to break a routine, like when you finally break, like it really fucks up your day. Like, I mean, for me, I was so set on like every single day after work, I gotta go and like frisbee golf or take a hike. And if I didn't do those things,
Mhm.
I'd get crabby.
yeah,
And I remember finally one day, like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go home and clean my house. I don't have to frisbee golf today. I don't have to fucking hike today,
Yeah.
like, and then like kind of getting in the routine of like prioritizing and spreading things out. And then it's like, oh, I feel good. I frisbee golf today and my house is clean because of yesterday. Like I don't have to
Right.
do this shit every single day, or, you can miss out on shit. And
But then like the crazy thing, because your brain will go, yeah, but if I get out of this routine, I'll never get back into it, and then my house will never be clean, or I'll never frisbee golf, or I'll just completely whatever will just go by the wayside, and it's like this weird trying to find a balance between like.
That's the word I was
the
looking for.
hardest.
That's what I was thinking.
A balance is what you're looking for, and that's the hardest thing.
It is.
Finding the perfect balance between everything that you want to do, things that you need to do, and maybe things that you don't think you need, but like maybe the things that would benefit you.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
Which is it's like the hardest part.
But that's why it's such an inspirational quote.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly. That's why it's like, okay, if this, I wonder how old this quote is. But like, if someone was thinking, I'm pretty sure this guy's old as fuck. You know, it's from like the Greece.
What's his name again?
Democritus. Let me just give it a quick Google.
I thought his name was a fucking word, so he's got to be pretty old.
I think that's.
Good thing D's your letter next week.
I could be way
Quote
wrong.
by Ferocious.
Okay, so this guy was a Greek philosopher. So I knew he was an ancient Greek pre-Socratic philosopher. He did love crack. Primarily remembered today for his love of crack. Primarily remembered today for his formulation of an atomic theory of the universe, which was very wrong, but way
Better
outside.
luck next time.
But way outside the box for his time of thinking. So yeah, he's a Greek philosopher back in the day. I mean, even people back then during his time were thinking about this shit, which.
I mean, it's
just
brain,
a part
man.
of the human
nature.
brain, human nature is.
I mean, you think of like animals. I mean, the human brain obviously is so much more like unique and different, but like I don't.
Have you been down south?
Yes, you're pretty fucking right. I really don't know where I was gonna go with that. Where it's like, I guess that's a total different life.
No, I know.
Basically,
I know what you meant.
Hunt, sleep, fuck, wake up. Do it again,
Exactly.
Up north.
But yeah, it's like once you take that element of like survival, right? Like hunt, sleep, fuck for survival. But once there's like, okay, technically, like
if
I don't need to hunt for survival.
Yeah,
I
go to
do
super
need
value.
to sleep,
Yeah.
right? But that I do need to fuck.
but
Priorities, ladies and gentlemen.
But you're not gonna die if you don't.
Yeah.
But like a species, an ant, like you were saying, they'll just die off if they don't do that.
Yeah.
But like I think the human race will be all right if a couple people don't fuck.
Yeah,
Honestly, there
yeah,
should be
yeah.
a few less people fucking.
Yeah,
if,
there really should be, man. There should be a fucking limit. Like you get a stamp. You're not
Right.
fucking.
Like when you're born, they look at your parents and they go, "All right, this one cannot fuck."
No,
anymore."
no fuck.
Definitely no fucking for you.
No fucking
Virgin
for
for
you.
life.
It's a joke. It's a joke. folks.
I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah, I'm with you. on
Seamus,
that.
you might have gotten that stamp, buddy.
Hey, funny guy. Joke of the week already passed, guy.
Hey, as soon as those muscles start coming, you wake up at 10. You can fuck, my friend. Oh, is it just fucking tear Seamus apart there?
Good thing I
Painting
got my
socks.
tall, hazy pale hair. I don't know what the fuck is going on half the time.
That little purple paint in there, Sally. I love you, Shame. I'm glad you're on the show, bro.
I need a vacation.
Hey, that was good mental health talk.
Yeah, that was
Get out of
I
that
enjoyed that.
routine.
Is any you guys anything other than the quote? Do you guys have anything like you guys want to speak about mental health talks? I think Seamus, you were about to just say something. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, I mean, like, not really. I was just like something pretty basic. Just like if you need to talk to somebody, don't be afraid to talk to somebody.
No, for real.
Yeah.
That's I mean, I went through a whole transformation. I mean, a whole new chapter of life, and I think the main thing that got me through it is just fucking people around me, man. It was like talking to family. My parents just came home from vacation. I haven't seen them since everything in my life happened. And even talking to you guys, we had a good talk. Honestly, like, if you
guys had a
have
good cuddle.
yeah.
Well, Wasn't very consensual, but
All right,
You were still into it though. But anyway, let's keep going.
It helped.
It helped. It was nice.
It was
Gentle.
it was. I slept very well. I slept very well.
Never felt so secure in my whole life.
And that's the mental health talk, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. Actually, I did want to say one other thing. I wanted to say one thing because I had
Is
I
this
did-
serious?
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
No.
okay, cool.
And, one of the things that's been, I don't know, bugging or a lot of athletes lately have been talking about mental health. And I'm fully on board for athletes speaking up and talking about it, because like one of the big things for me that got me talking about it, just with my parents, just to even start ever talking about it with them, was when I heard Dan Patrick, who is a radio host, pretty nationally recognized guy. If you're not into sports, you probably don't know him, but
Yeah.
totally cool. He opened up and said he struggled with coming to work every day, and he's got the coolest job. He just chills and talks sports with buddies, with dudes for 3 hours, and just hangs out in this couple $1 million man cave that he built. And he said he struggles with mental health, and it really made me go, okay, if he's doesn't want to go to work and he's got the coolest job, then it's okay for me to also feel this way, and it kind of helped me open up a little bit. And I think that's really important. But one of the things that's being lost on myself, because I don't know, and athletes speaking up about it, is how do regular people get the help? Athletes, whatever level you're at, have infinite more resources than a regular dude working a job, or even someone who doesn't even have a job, and they don't have a job because of mental health problems.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating hearing just speaking out and saying, yeah, it's important, we need to talk about it. Okay, you're talking about it, but what can regular people do? Well, you got to go talk to a doctor. But some people don't just
even
have
have a
access to. If they wanted to go talk to a doctor, it would cost them a couple $100s, and that might be rent for the month. So how
I think the most, especially, there's, in that sense, they are limited resources. I think a big thing for younger kids, or, probably the best resource for a younger individual who maybe doesn't have family, maybe doesn't have the resource to go to a doctor or a therapist, is, being in, maybe, say you're in a public school, counselors are available. Those are small things that are scary steps to take, though.
Yeah.
But so I guess I grew up in a fucking house of counselors. So for me it was always, but at the end of the day I didn't talk to them because they're my parents, but I guess I feel like nowadays resources are becoming, I think, more available. I think a good thing would be, maybe for athletes, for people like express resources for our kind of people that are free, or come up with programs that are free resources and free therapy sessions for underprivileged human beings, I guess. But like you said, the easiest thing to say is oh, just go talk to somebody.
Right.
But I guess if you have a friend, talk to a friend. Don't be scared to just open up to somebody that you're comfortable with, who I think will understand it and take it in. I think the biggest step is just talking. But you are right, where that kind of frustrates me too. It's you guys have you can talk to whoever. You guys can talk to the best doctors in the world, but there are people who just can't talk to anybody. But
and I know an athlete struggles with opening up to a doctor, and I do empathize.
They're human
with,
beings.
Yeah, I totally empathize with just the fact saying just opening up and saying that there's something you need to talk about and you don't even know why, or what, that's a huge step, and I totally am on board. But when I just hear problems. I never hear solutions. Regular folk don't have solutions. If they did, they wouldn't be regular folk. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So something's, I think it's positive, right? Everything is positive and moving in a good direction. I think now,
Finding some sort of solution.
Yeah, but I guess bringing this up isn't changing or solving anything, but
if it
it's
doesn't
just
get brought
pointing
up,
something out to like if like it is frustrating when I just see this over and over in like Sports Center and in sports radio talk and just sports in general. Like it's so important for athletes that are opening up. It's like, yeah, it is, and that is like the first step. But okay, like there needs to be someone to come out and say kind of like what we're saying, but also saying like this is what I'm going. Like I don't have the resources or.
No, I mean, like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, I know people in my own family who struggle with mental illnesses and need to talk to people all the time. And for a long time, they struggle with either deciding to be able to talk to somebody and spending the money on it, or, like, you know, eating good food other than, like, you know, basic, you know, ramen, like 99-cent ramen. Like, for a lot of people, I mean, like what you're talking about is like we don't have the readily
available
readily available
it's
resources.
Almost like it's a luxury. It's not a necessity.
Yeah, it definitely like is a luxury to like. It's just not easily accessible for a lot of people, and there's a lot of people who don't have family, people that don't have friends that they can talk to, people that can't get jobs or don't have jobs because
can't
of their
afford a
mental
healthier
and they're just kind of stuck there. So like, yeah, no, I definitely know it's frustrating for sure.
I think
it's definitely a very slippery slope. It's a very tough subject to solve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
especially you know where we live, everything's fucking economy. Everything's you know.
Yeah. I think the most positive thing with the athletes is a lot of young people look up to these people, and I mean, like, just take it, like, hearing, like, okay, this Aaron Rodgers is talking about his mental health, or the woman from the Olympics, Simone Biles is stepping down from something she worked at because of and saying vocally about her mental health. So, like, sometimes that's just a big step, just especially for youth, where it's like this person I look up to is talking, I can talk. Yeah. So, like, I respect that, but like you said, like, okay, and then let's teach these kids what the next step is in this process and how that can be available to them.
How we can get it to them. I guess that's like the next step. Or how can we get these resources to them?
And I commend athletes, and I'm so happy that, like, it's cool to see Aaron Rodgers say, like, yeah, mental health is something we need to take more focus on, because we do. Like,
but we all can't just go to Hawaii and
we can't all just take a 3-week vacation in the most beautiful state of our country. Like, we can't just do that.
Yeah.
We can't just hop on a plane and go clear our minds.
Yeah.
Like, some people have to work 7 days a week every single week of the goddamn year. They don't have time to do that shit.
Yeah, some people are taking care of their brothers and sisters or their kids, so like for them it's probably like, when the fuck do I have time to even worry about what the fuck I'm thinking about?
Yeah, so I don't know. I just think it's time. I hope we start seeing something more towards, like, regular people getting the type of help, or even just like, hey, here's like a foundational guideline of, like, steps you can take, like, before you need to make the commitment of spending money to go talk to someone. Like, try these, like, either writing exercises or, you know, verbal here's some mental health exercises you can go through.
Why don't we do some research for our mental health talk and just do some and come back with things?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, come back with things that it coming from people like us who, you know, are more probably not privileged, but have more resources than most people, but also not as much resources as a lot of people, kind of in the in-between, but coming from a sincere mind like ours, like, come back and see what we thought or found. And
yeah, no, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Look at us.
I like that a lot.
I like that a lot.
That's a good
Because I
mental
think,
health talk.
someone's got to just start saying, like, all right, yeah, talking about mental health is great, and just putting it out in the open is phenomenal, and it needs to be out in the open. But now, okay, what does a single parent do who has 3 kids, and they're all they got is 5 minutes at the end of the night to themselves? Like, maybe they're, you know, meditation could be a good thing, but, like,
We need guests. See, this is where guests.
Yeah, it would be.
You know, we need another microphone first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll think about a guest.
yeah,
we'll
well-
come. But no, I like this.
Or if we can,
Maybe
maybe if we can't find a guest, we could find like a talk, like a
We could do an interview or
like find like a video online of like someone
okay.
talking about like, hey, if you're an underprivileged person or you don't have the resources that like this is what you can do, or these where you can go, these are websites you can go to. I have no idea.
No, I like that. I like that. I love that.
So
Just an open mental health research and a sort of solution guideline, the closest thing we can find, or ideas and a process and different ways to help without.
yeah, so like for example, like at a lot of like bigger corporations, they'll have this thing called an EAP, which is an employee assistance program. So like through that, like I can get like 5 free counseling sessions basically, but you know, I have to put the work into like finding a place that's close to me, that's within the provider network that I'm in, and yada yada.
Yep.
Like, but that's exponentially more resources than someone who
That
doesn't
doesn't-
have that.
Exactly.
You know, so like that would be good for, you know, like people like me who are in like a big corporation. They're kind of just a little fucking gear in the ultimate cog of everything, but they still get some of the trickle down benefits. Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
But then like there's millions and billions of people like me who don't have those resources, but might have something else. So yeah, I think that's
Definitely.
a good idea to do some
love
research into
that.
it. Yeah.
Hey, cheers to us.
Cheers, boys.
Talking
Cheers
positive.
to us. Cheers to everybody who is going through stuff.
Absolutely.
Mental
Hell
health
yeah.
is
Hey,
important.
We're here.
If you can talk about it, talk about it. It's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to not be okay.
not be
Cheers
okay.
to
No,
fucking
so-
that, boys.
Cheers.
And cheers to crack.
Oh, God. Yeah, I was going to say, we talked about something else. Other correct. All right. And as soon as fucking Baldy comes back, we're going to mosey on down and end this podcast with a little bit of Packer talk, because this Sunday, the Green Bay Packers take on the Houston Texans right here in Titletown at Lambeau Field. It's going to be exciting. It's the first time the green and gold are back at Lambeau with a full crowd. We'll be down there. We'll be
be down.
tailgating.
Packer game day, baby. Tailgating, Packer party.
Packer party. Hey, shout out to my buddy Max Sharping, starting left guard or tackle for the Houston Texans right here from Green Bay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get down to Packer Town, do a little Packer talk.
Yes, sir.
Episode 36. We're back in Packer season, motherfuckers. Woo! Yeah, hell yeah! Woo!
Let's
Go,
go.
Pack, go,
Hey.
baby.
Roll Pat.
It's Packer season, boys. Finally,
Sure
man.
is, man.
Finally.
Sure is.
My favorite time of the year.
Oh my God, it is the best time of the year, and I'm pretty excited for this preseason. Very excited.
J Love in the house.
J Love. It's pretty clear that, I mean, kind of like every preseason, most of our highlight players will not play. Don't want them to play.
Dude, you know what was funny? I was watching Aaron Rodgers preseason highlight clips.
I saw that today.
From 2005.
Oh
And
my God.
my absolute most favorite part of the whole clip was every clip the Packers were down at least 14
yeah,
points.
yeah, man.
So
But
you knew Rodgers, the good clips, he was going up against like the third, fourth string defenses. And it was like-
But those clips they put on, they look pretty damn good.
he did look good, but that was like, all right, like there's no like.
And you could even it's kind of continue. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say was that like I remember Rodgers' preseason games, like people would be like, this guy doesn't have it. He
No.
doesn't
Yeah.
get it. Like he he can't do it.
And I mean, it's one of those things about the league where, like, you think Peyton Manning's rookie year, I think he set like an NFL record or led like for the most interceptions in a
Right.
season, basically. You know, like
Yep.
it takes people years to become something.
But it's the whole Patrick Mahomes thing.
I
where It's like
know.
he did it in his first year starting. Yeah, he sat a year, but his first year starting, he brought he went to a Super Bowl.
I think he won the Super Bowl. Yeah, or
Went to it, won it.
He's had an incredible start
Yeah.
to his career.
Absolutely.
Unlike anything else anyone's ever done, like really, maybe Roethlisberger might be close when he went like. I think he led the Steelers to a 15-1 season when he was a rookie or
Really?
second year.
where
season or
was
something.
he out of?
Miami of Ohio.
Oh wow!
He was in the same draft with Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, and Ben Roethlisberger. And
well, he has been.
and Eli
Wait.
Manning
Oh.
was like the first pick, but he didn't want to go to San Diego. So San Diego traded with the Giants, so the Giants could get the first pick, and then San Diego got Phillip Rivers,
Oh,
and then like Roethlisberger went 10 to Pittsburgh. Like that was a crazy. There might have even been another quarterback in that.
was that
draft
Drew Brees
No,
coming out of Purdue?
I think Drew Brees was before that.
Yeah, I
there
think
was
so
a-
too.
He's
like a
older
year-
than
couple
Roethlisberger.
years.
Yeah, just by
definitely.
not by much
No,
though.
yeah.
Not by much.
Oh man, speaking of Drew Brees, the Saints are fucking falling apart.
Yeah, Michael
Are they?
Thomas.
Michael Thomas has beef with fucking Sean Payton. They
Yeah.
don't have a quarterback.
What are you talking about? They got Jameis Winston and
Yeah, what up?
did
And
Drew Brees-
Taysom Hill.
Drew Brees-
Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Drew Brees retired.
Oh yeah, he's hot.
He's doing. Isn't he?
You
he's
know what?
calling
I-
games for
He,
someone.
he did
isn't
that. He did that like right out after he was out of the
Yeah,
season. Right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's why it's been
You
a while.
see
It's been a
Jameis Winston getting the shit kicked out of him by the fucking bags in
Yeah.
practice, dude.
Yeah,
That's
fucking-
yeah, dude.
He just went through the.
Tasted Hill. I forgot he was a Packer.
Dude.
while. Really?
Okay, all right. Fuck everybody else. Who are you guys most excited to see preseason for the Packers?
Other than Love.
Other than Jordan Love.
All right. Dude, I'm excited to watch our running backs because we got an open spot for the 3 spot.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, obviously the 3 hole isn't going to get a lot of like the majority of looks or attention.
Who's
but-
that guy we drafted?
There's it's not Killian, it's like Killin or
Killing.
like it starts with a K. There's like LLIN.
Yeah, but I
Killian
heard he was.
Hill or something.
Yeah, I heard he was showing potential for that 3rd spot in camp. Like
Yeah.
he was looking good.
And there's a guy Patrick Taylor and
Yep.
Dexter Williams, who was like a 6th-round pick out of Notre Dame a few years ago.
yeah, so Killing Hill.
What a name.
Yeah,
Killin' Hill. That sounds like a
Killin'
horror
Hill.
movie.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
out
see
of,
him on the
out
field.
of Florida.
Killin' Hill.
Oh wait,
no, it's like
no,
Mississippi
no.
State or something.
Mississippi
He didn't.
State, yeah.
He didn't play last season because of the COVID. He opted out.
Yeah,
But apparently the season before that, he had a hell of a season.
dude, I'm pumped. I wonder if like AJ Dillon will probably get some reps. They'll probably
Oh,
not
yeah.
play Aaron Jones.
In preseason, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
preseason.
Yeah.
Preseason,
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking.
They,
yeah.
yeah, because I think they're down to the 2 games, right? We only
No,
got
we're
2
doing
games.
3.
There's 3 games.
There's
three
Okay,
games,
3
yeah.
games. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm pumped. I'm pumped to see who's our QB3.
We won't have one.
We won't have
We
one.
Didn't we
usually-
fucking draft like Blake Bortles or something? Like
Blake Ward, we picked him up out of free agency.
Yeah.
And then we
Or,
cut
yeah,
him.
it's
But
not
we
draft.
cut him.
Oh, did we?
But then we signed another quarterback.
Yeah, it was like Kirk Becken.
So it's just gonna be we're not gonna have a 3rd string.
This Kirk guy will probably be on our practice squad.
And
Well,
then
we
moved up if need
Packers
be.
usually don't have a 3rd quarter. Because they technically did and didn't last year because Love never suited up last year.
Yeah.
So like we never carried.
But we had Tim Boyle. Yeah.
So it was Rodgers and Tim Boyle going into every game.
Yeah.
With Love a healthy scratch.
You remember that year we had like Randall Cobb, who was like our 3rd stringer had that
We
like
got him back?
somebody. Yeah, we did have him
Yeah.
back. He was a quarterback in college or in high
Yeah,
school.
at Kentucky.
At
He was like-
Kentucky.
He was like a quarterback, running back, wide. He was like their offense in
Yeah.
Kentucky. He was he was like a do everything. Like he probably won them the 2 games they won that year.
Oh, they weren't that good.
No, Kentucky was dog shit back when Cobb was there.
Oh man, dude, I'm stoked. I think for the Packers this year, it's like this is probably the best our team has.
A lot of
looked
potential. A
coming-
lot of
Yeah,
potential.
what do you guys? What position groups are you, or what player? Are you
I'm
most
excited to see Stokes.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see Stokes play.
that speed, man.
Yeah, that speed. I'm excited to see Funches. Funches opted out last year with COVID and came out and do an interview. Had a little Asian racial slur. Did you
I
guys
heard
see
about that. What did he?
He said something like somebody. He like asked one of the reporters like you okay? Like you're right, guy. Like your eyes are looking a little or something like that.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Really like
God.
quick, like under like you. But then he came out like soon as the interview stopped, and he's like, "I'm super sorry for that. I have like a very good relationship with the Asian community." Like, yeah, sounds like it.
Apparently now.
Need a little bit of a filter. Yeah. But no, I'm excited to see Funches. Where did Funches come from?
He was at. Well, he got drafted by Carolina
Okay.
out of Michigan. I think he was like a tight end in Michigan, and then they drafted him to be a wide receiver,
Yeah, I think so too.
something like that.
Dude, we have like we have a ginormous offensive line.
Dude,
Yeah, we do.
That guy, that Dennis Kelly guy we got.
Oh my God, he's like 6'9", 300 and fucking 70 pounds.
Dude, and we're super versatile too. Like
yeah,
Elton Jenkins can basically play any position.
play
Billy
tight end.
Billy Turner. Yeah, he could. I mean, he probably could.
Probably could, man.
Billy Turner can play tackle or guard.
Yeah.
We
We drafted a center.
drafted a center that's who Bakhtiari was like when we drafted him. I was like, that guy, he must not have been very good at any other position if he's that tall playing center. Or
Yeah.
something. And then he was like, no, that dude's
Yeah, he
fucking
was
legit.
impressed.
Yeah. So I mean, by all accounts, he's looking good.
Alan Lazard. We got Alan Lazard, Devontae, Cobby, Funches.
Dude, and this Jawan Winfrey guy,
Yeah.
apparently
I heard he's
is-
making a name for himself.
is like just showing out. So it's gonna be that wide receiver group is gonna be because you gotta expect we're for sure keeping Devontae, Cobb, Amari Rogers,
Yeah.
for sure those 3.
And Amari Rogers, that's who like Cobb was like his mentor.
Yeah. MVS is probably safe,
Yeah.
and then so those 4 are pretty much a lock. I think Lazard is.
He was good. I
He
mean,
w-
like,
he's really
yeah,
good.
he's really good.
He was
dude.
really
What, He's a
good.
he's a fucking big guy. Big,
He is.
Definitely.
So like you got for sure, I would think that solid 5, and then you got like Winfrey, St. Brown, and Funches battling
Yeah.
out.
I thought Equinemius didn't get cut.
no, he's still on the team.
Who got cut? What? Who's? Oh, Rand or who the fuck was that? Who did we cut? What wide receiver?
Kumaro.
No, the guy who kept muffing punts last year.
Oh,
What the hell is his name? 19.
that's Equinemius, but I don't think he was a punt returner.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, and then we're deep at the tight end. We got.
Tavon Austin.
Oh yeah, Tavon Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we got big Bobby Ton. We got fucking big man. We got Mercedes Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis and Dominique Daphne
Yeah,
and
Daphne.
Sternberger.
Sternberger.
Who,
Probably the
yes,
most
sir.
depth we've had at tight end.
Did you guys hear about Sternberger?
No.
He's
No.
suspended for the first 2 games of the season.
Oh.
No, why?
Because like last year, at some point during the year, he was like found like passed out in his car, and he was like, he came out and said he was like, I fucked up. I'm on like these antidepressants or like some type of like medication that he shouldn't have mixed with alcohol, but he did. He got all fucked up and then passed out in his car driving around.
Classic Wisconsinite mistake. You know, don't drink with these meds. All right, I'm gonna go to the bar.
Well, you gotta have at least one.
Yeah, hey, good for him. You know, hey,
But
P's
yeah.
and T's to him.
So yeah, that was
T's and P's. Thoughts and prayers.
yes, T's and P's. I thought you said T's and B's. I was like T's. And
I think I did it
P's,
first.
T's and P's. Yeah, but no, I mean,
He's gonna come out. He's gonna be ferocious this year.
It's gonna be ferocious.
Ferocious. As long as he stays out there, man. Tied to press.
But no, yeah, I am. I'm excited for this team. I think,
But I'm also nervous.
super nervous because if we don't win a Super Bowl, or
If we go,
God forbid we don't make the playoffs, like
what if we go to the
shit.
NFC Championship game and
Mm.
lose again for the third year in a row? Do people stay? Do people go? Because we have a lot of. I want to look this up. I want to see who all our free agents are.
Dude, I think
There's a lot of them.
I think if we don't win a Super Bowl this year, the roster's getting blown up, and we're kind of gonna keep what's left. Like Aaron Jones has obviously signed his long-term deal.
We got
Amari Rodgers will be here, and then after that, it's like we got an O-line. I think our O-line is gonna be pretty solid.
Devontae, Kevin King, Tanyan, Sullivan, Lucas Patrick, MVS, Alan Lazard, Devontae Campbell, Tyler Lancaster, J.K. Scott. I don't give a shit about him. Will Redmond, Equinemius, Hunter Bradley, Funches.
Do you know Hunter Bradley is like the lowest rated Madden player?
Really?
He got
Shut the
he
fuck
got
up.
a 26
Oof.
Overall.
overall rating.
Hey, at least he's in the game.
That's a 7th round long snapper. Good for fucking Gutekunst, you bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck? Who drafts so long? Hey, prove yourself, buddy. Get up to that 30.
Yeah, at least give me a 30 overall.
Oh, man.
No, but I'm excited. I think the only questions I have are at D-line and linebacker.
Yeah, I think I'm expecting one person I am expecting a lot out of this year is Preston Smith.
He kind of slacked a little bit last year.
I think, he just didn't. He had that big hype year. Him and the Smith brothers.
The first year, and then it was just like almost what it wasn't even like there last year.
Where did Preston come
They didn't
from?
talk about the
Washington.
Smith brothers
Yeah.
at all last year. I mean,
No. Zadarius got some
Zadarius,
love.
yeah, he got
Yeah,
some love, but
he's
like
good.
Preston Smith was like
Zadarius
almost
is
like
a-
not
Well, you know what?
not even there.
There's Preston Smith has a weird career stat line. Like every single year he goes up and down. So like 1 year he's great, the next year he's bad. Next year he's good, next year he's bad. It's like a legitimate.
Well, didn't we
up
kind of
and
move him
down.
like he was on a lot of coverage last year?
Yeah.
He was playing like outside.
Definitely.
Yeah, and he was just he wasn't in the same position like kind of what he was doing. The wasn't pass rushing as much.
And I'm curious to see what the new D coordinator
Joe Barry.
will do with.
He
the
doesn't have a
defense in
good track
general.
record. He does not have a good track record.
He
I mean,
doesn't.
yeah,
not at
so-
all. But
so he has the weapons though.
When he's on, he's on.
He's got the guy, and I mean, he was a part of a defense last year that was really an excellent defense with the Rams, and under an excellent D coordinator who I think is now a head coach somewhere. So you gotta hope something rubbed off, or he learned some new tricks, or.
And then even the system you're in, that could make a big difference. You have the support of Matt LaFleur. You have, if you're in a good spot in a community that you enjoy with the players that click well, that's one good thing about our locker room is we click well. It seems like everybody has a good time together. And, I mean, that's a big part of the game. If you're not clicking, you're not vibing, you're not working well with your teammates, I mean, that trickles down from D coordinator all the way down to,
For sure.
That's one thing I'm gonna miss out of Jamal Williams.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I'm gonna
Hey,
miss out of
that's
that
the only
guy.
line. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I had much love for Matt Stafford.
Right.
So, Jamal Williams and Tim Boyle's at the lines.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, and their coaches, man, that dude is.
Oh, but fucking Motor City, Dan Campbell.
That guy is something else, man.
Yeah,
You got if
He
you
went to
don't-
an interview with a fucking motorcycle helmet on. He wore it the whole time. A big, like a NASCAR helmet. He just wore the mask down and everything. He's I love Motor City Dan Campbell. He's a fucking freak.
So yeah, the Lions will be interesting this year. For some reason the Lions are always kind of tough. Always.
It's just that rivalry, man.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
just
They
the
gear
rivalry.
up and
Hey, I'm pumped to see Big Matty Stafford play for the Rams.
Yeah, until we
Is
got
that where
to
he's
play
at?
him in
I
the
missed
playoffs.
that. I missed that. Matt Stafford's over at the Rams.
Oh, is that the Rams?
That happened a while ago,
Big
guys.
time.
Where
big
am
time.
I don't know.
You're
What the hell
sleeping
is
till
going
fucking
on?
noon, guy. You gotta catch the early morning.
The early
ESPN.
morning shows. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Waking up before 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. I'll know what's going on next week.
Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl last year.
Say what?
Yeah.
Brady.
Tom Brady's not on the Patriots?
No, he was the quarterback. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, no, it's either
There
I
was this
think-
crazy like pandemic that's called COVID.
Yeah,
coronavirus
COVID-19.
happened.
I think it just knocked me out for about a year.
So I think it's either fucking bust or
Super Bowl or bust.
Super Bowl or bust for the Pack this year. I think
It's on.
It's fucking
So-
on.
It's fucking on.
All right, this is an extreme hypothetical or like futuristic question, right? Let's say we make it back to the NFC Championship game. We've got a great team. Rodgers is the MVP again. Devontae could be the MVP too. He's playing so well.
Number one wide receiver at least.
And we're back in the NFC Championship game. Our offense is driving down. We're down by like 5 points. We're looking like we're gonna at least get a touchdown, and we're in the red zone. And Rodgers throws a pick and ends the game. The game's over. Do you think Rodgers will want to come back, or will he request
I think
a
it
trade?
depends on what goes on with him in the front office through the year. And I think Rodgers' relationship with the front office, if he stays or not, also determines the future of the rest of the free agents we have.
I agree.
Because I think
Absolutely.
if Rodgers flakes out, if, say, Gutekunst doesn't and him don't have a good relationship and Rodgers says, hey, fuck this, I'm out,
Yeah.
then a lot of players are going to look at that. We're like, all right, the respect factor didn't change. I'm going to follow it. Like, fuck it.
Right.
Why would we stay here and rebuild? I don't want to rebuild. A lot of,
Yeah.
I want
especially
to win.
Especially being Devontae. And I think
What
Jair's pretty much, he's locked down for a couple more.
Well, I think this is his 4th year, so he's got this year and next year,
Okay.
I think.
I honestly do think Rodgers determines the future of a lot of the other free agents.
But that's kind of what I mean. Like, let's say, and obviously it's impossible to figure it to like.
See, fuck you. If this happens, I'm going to be so mad.
But I just think I love that like
That what if factor.
there is so much gray area. It's not just like black or white. Like, oh, Packers win, Rodgers stays, we lose, he's gone. Yeah, but like
it's a lot of.
or
yeah.
like, what if we play super well and the defense gives up a touchdown? Will he be like, like I have a good enough team. Or like a shit call happens and like we get some bullshit that goes against us. Like is Rodgers gonna take that out and be like, no, I can win somewhere else? It's like,
I don't.
yeah, you could, but like,
I don't think so. I mean, you look at. I mean, I think if the team really clicks and you look at it, you see like even everything that's come from training camp so far, and just Cobb coming back, and it just seems like everybody's having a good time, and the environment's good, the vibe is good.
we just keep that rolling.
Yeah, and I mean, if the defense say the defense loses at the end of the NFC Championship game, I think Rodgers. I don't think that determines like staying or not, because I think Rodgers has so much respect for the team. Everybody has respect for each other, where I think it really does come down to the office, the front office.
Sure,
I think
yeah.
it's if players are getting treated right, people are getting what they want. They start talking contracts and extensions and respect. I think that's when they're like, okay, then next year really shit's gonna start building for us.
Sure.
They really finally notice like the players are really dedicated because they're getting respected. I think that's when shit changes. And I mean, you lose because of a dumb call or one mistake on defense. It's fucking football at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I mean, but honestly, who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Because did we expect
Literally.
this to happen
No.
with Rodgers?
Yeah. No.
Like.
Well, and that's like the fun thing I just like thinking about with all this is like, this is gonna be a weird, because like every week, like let's say we lose like 2 games in a row, it's gonna be like, oh, so Rodgers, like if this keeps up, are you gonna just quit and request a trade and you just want to get Love playing? Like if You know, like that year we needed to win like 6 games in a row just to make it to the playoffs.
And we ran the table.
Yeah, it's like, let's say we're at that position this year. Is Rodgers going to get asked a question like, hey, do you want to just, take a seat the rest of the season and let Love play? Or do you want to try to, win 8 games in a row just to make it to the I just think it's going to be so
man.
and it's like I just love thinking about the hypotheticals.
This is probably the weirdest offseason that's from the Packers to everywhere else.
There's barely been
Yeah.
any drama in Green Bay.
Since the Favre drama,
Since
there
the
really
Favre
hasn't
drama,
been.
but I
since
guess
the
there
Favre.
has been just underneath
Just
the table.
under, yeah,
I suppose,
exactly.
yeah. I suppose.
There has been. But just the NFL offseason in general has just been bizarre. You look at everything with Deshaun Watson, he's at training camp right now.
Yeah.
What do you think the other parts of that team think? There's been allegations, last week a bunch came out.
Yeah.
And, he's still there, and even just the new faces and new places it's going to be a bizarre season. 17 games this year.
That's going to be weird.
It's weird.
Only one team gets a bye in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's going to be weird.
It's fucking
That's kind of weird.
the new
I don't understand.
the taunting thing.
Yeah.
You get 2 taunting penalties and you're ejected from the game or whatever. What's taunting?
These guys play at 100 miles per hour with more emotion than we could probably ever comprehend, and we got to tell them not to get up and
celebrate
fucking
themselves, have a good
yeah.
it's
just
fucking stupid.
let the energy out.
That's the best part of the game.
One of the things was if a dude gets I saw a video and it would it showed a play happening. Right, and then it was once the flag happened, it showed up on the screen hey, this was a 15-yard penalty. And the play was a dude gets tackled or lowers his shoulder into the defender falls backward, the guy gets up and flexes in front of him. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I don't
No
what
way.
Clay Matthews
No
did every
way.
time he fucking
got a
sacked.
sack.
But I don't know. I don't know if
that's
that would be
extreme.
though, because I think it was in the player's face. He
Or
flexed.
when you hit somebody and you stand over
and you
him.
stand.
Okay.
Yeah, I can kind of get
Alright.
standing
I love
over.
that though.
But
dude.
that's what I want to see the guys
Yeah.
because also what's fun about that is let's say a big D lineman does that in the first quarter, right? And then a quarterback gets one over on him or a running back jukes him out or
then gets
trucks
in his
him and then he
fucking
gets
face.
in it. That's the fun part of
Yeah.
we can't be good play, sir. Yeah, good play. Every
Exactly.
play can't
it's like
be like that.
Ndamukong versus Rodgers, he fucking does something dirty and then Rodgers gets a play on him
Yeah.
and fucking is talking shit. That's the best part of the game.
And
dude.
and ultimately at the end of the game, if there was fights at end of games where players were getting in each other's faces,
sweet.
that's bull. The fourth quarter, I remember fuck you, man. But that isn't. I don't ever remember seeing a fight happen
What
at
are you
the
gonna
end of a
take
game.
hockey fighting away from hockey?
Yeah.
Come on now.
So I think it's a little too much. But what do I know? I'm just an average
Just
folk,
a goofy dude from Wisconsin.
bald-headed fuck, just sitting over here talking shit.
Yeah. But hey, go Pack.
Yeah,
Go
go Pack.
Big preseason game.
Pack.
Excited
Go
for
Pack.
it. Hey, what an episode, eh?
That was episode 36, folks. We talked weekly challenges. We talked beers of the week.
Oh,
We
man.
caught up with the crew a little bit. We talked about a
We talked
wedding.
crack.
We talked Dave Matthews.
Hey,
Karel spelt the word right.
He spelt the word
after
right.
fucking demolishing it to start.
Well, you obliterated it to the point of just
It was voracious.
it was fertitious.
Fertitious.
We tossed some bag. I'm still in the lead because Karel sucks.
Seamus is going to work on his painting and he's going to wake up at
Yoked.
fucking...
Yoked at 10 a.m. and we talk mental health, baby.
Hey, it's episode 36. Stay off the crack. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
don't
Don't do
Let's-
crack.
Come on, let's go.
Thanks.
We'll see you for episode 37.
Hey,
motherfuckers.
come back, y'all. Go Pack.
Podcast that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.